Hello, I'm back to One Amazed Beast, and today we're back with ToHeart. It is 11 p.m. I kind of got distracted. On a separate note, I made a mistake. I downloaded the Funny Horse game, and it's actually kind of fun. This does not bode well. It did also, like, immediately pull. My third 10 pull had 2 3-stars. You know what? Fuck it, might as well open it real quick and read out what I got when it comes to the more valuable side of things. Anyways, Thursday, April 17th. Right. Click on the game. Good morning already. The earthquake last night cost me 10 minutes of precious sleep.
なあ、昨日地震あったの知ってるか？
うん。朝起きたらお母さんが言ってた。
なんだよ。お前は知らなかったのか？
Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay, let's see. I own Tokai-Teo, I own Ogre Cap, I own Taiki Shuttle, I own End of the Skies Meijiro McQueen, and then like a bunch of, like basically every 2-star, because of course. And every 1-star. As for support cards, what I wanted to do. Support cards, storage. That's not what that works. List. I got my Umadol Way, the Will to Overtake, Trace and Reception, which you are guaranteed to get. Then like I have a bunch of SRs, which are Air Groove, Agnes Digital, Meijiro Ryan, Meijiro Dober, and Aoi Kiryuin. Reminder, this is after all the pulls you get for free at the start, and one more 10 pull from just getting shit. So yeah, I do believe people would want to murder me if they heard about these things. Hence it being a bad idea that I say all of this out loud right now. Sure, I thought that through, huh? Oh well. You know what, fuck it. Gonna just start the next career here real quick. Got a C rank McQueen and C plus rank Ogre Cap. Funnily enough, for the Ogre Cap, the Ogre Cap run went better than the McQueen run, even though for the fucking Ogre Cap run, I essentially only fucking skilled speed for like the first couple of fucking tournaments, and it just worked out. Like, she was a regular ass fucking Lightning McQueen. Which is funny because she is not the one called McQueen. What if I auto-select? What's it gonna do then? This exact thing, okay. start career. Why not? Skip cutscene. Now I'm just gonna like fucking put this away again.
ぐっすり寝てた。
But yeah, all of this has literally been gained not over like since yesterday or something like that. No, it downloaded overnight, which didn't actually work. It did not continue downloading overnight. So I had to finish downloading after I woke up, and then I was fucking out grocery shopping. Well, not quite grocery shopping. We went with me mum to to like a fucking hardware store to get like the work surface for the kitchen. To at least have that reserved for us. And asked them if they could deliver. They cannot, so we need to find another way to get that shit home. And afterwards it was grocery shopping and then Burger King. Yeah. Yes.
俺はちょうど寝る前にグラッと来てさ、地震情報を見てたら10分も睡眠時間を無駄にしちまった。
ひろゆきちゃんにとっては貴重な10分よね。
まったくだぜ。
I was in the classroom after school. Took my bag and rose from my chair. What should I do now? Kind of like, I don't like, some part of me wants to hard focus her because like you are depressed. That is illegal, but like, do want to know what the fuck goes on about. Or sure, let's go over there. Want to break that ice. See her from behind. Those braids unmistakable. Tomoko-Route, our class strap from 2B. I don't think we stood next to each other, but we hardly ever talked. Alright, maybe there's a good chance to ask her if she'll walk on with me. Ask to walk on with her. Yeah, I might as well try it. Hurry over and stand next to her.
Yo, Incho.
Give her a cheerful greeting.
いいとこであったな。よかったら途中まで一緒に帰らないか?
Ask her with a smile. And then she looks away with disinterest.
So
Answer with a stiff grin and stand there. She walks away. When she's a bit ahead of me, she stops and turns around. Her voice is cold. I apologize. She turns around and walks away. It's too bad we still aren't that close. I should have just said see you tomorrow or something. Watch you get farther and farther away. No one wants you here, Shiho. I hear someone giggling behind me. Like I know this is gonna be way too fucking harsh because yes, she did fuck up with the whole teacher thing, but outside of that, she's just kind of annoying. So technically, she doesn't deserve this yet. But I'm just gonna treat her as the Marian of this game for now. She laughs derisively. I complain. Man, why did a nasty person have to see that nasty interaction?
お前、委員長のこと当然、去年同じクラスだし。
Alright. She wasn't in the same class as Akari, so she would have been in the same class as Oshin too.
でも何？彼女また委員長やってんの？やっぱ、パッと見真面目だから責任っぽく思われるのかしらね。
本当は違うってど？
何？ あんた知らないの？
知らん。
むふふ。ついにあんたもしほちゃん情報にすがる時が来たわね。
すがらねえよ。
聞きたくないの？
聞きたくない。
じゃあ素直に。
ああ、わかったわかった。聞かせてくれ。
どうしてあんたはそうなのかしらね。
Why do you have to be like that? You bring the thing up, then refuse to fucking just tell him. Instead, you have to mock him for it.
いいから早く教えろよ。
はいはい、そう焦らない焦らない。
Can't let myself get annoyed. It just makes conversation longer.
じゃあ言うけど、
おう。
彼女ああ見えても意外に結構ダークな噂持ちなのよね。
ダークな噂？
Shio grins like she was waiting for me to repeat that. And then
なんでもね、
she lowers her
毎
voice.
晩のように制服姿のまま夜遊びしてるらしいのよ。この間も遅い時間に男の子と一緒のところを目撃されてるわ。
She talks like an entertainment journalist. It's honestly obnoxious.
なんだそりゃ嘘くせえ。駅のゴミ箱に捨てられてる週刊誌じゃないんだからよ。
けど私も見たのよね。駅前でおしゃれした星名さんが背広のダンディーなおじさまと仲良くツーショットしてるところ。
本当かよ。
マジマジ、まさに噂の現場を抑えたって感じだったんだから。
どうせ実はお父さんでした。
それはないわね。だって彼女母子家庭で父親いないって話だから。
Your point. It could just be that her parents divorced and she's allowed to meet her dad every now and again.
え、そうなのか。
しほちゃん情報によると間違いないわね。
Even that name instantly makes what seem fishier.
でも言い換えれば彼女も今時の女の子ってことね。普段学校とかで真面目にやってる分、そうやってストレスを発散してんじゃ。
誰かと違って気苦労も多そうだしな。
ちょっとずいぶんと突っかかってくるわね。私が何の気苦労もなしにお気楽に生きてるとでも言いたいの？
誰もおめえのことだなんて言ってねえよ。それよりもだ。おい志保、お前そんな悪質な噂軽々しく口にするな。
何よ、せっかく教えてあげたってのに説教で返すわけ？
もし何かの間違いだったらどうすんだ。名誉毀損も甚だしいぞ。
まあそりゃそうかもしんないけどさ。でも今更しょうがないわよ。去年 C 組だった生徒ならみんな知ってるし。
Everyone. Sakura too. Well, she would never talk about these things.
それはともかくだ。
Respond.
しほちゃん情報も結構だけどよ。
いい加減あんた、例の超能力少女の時といい、もうちょっとこのしほちゃん情報を信じたらどうなの？
信じるも何もお前の情報ほとんどデマじゃねえか。
ほとんどだなんて人聞きの悪い。
That's already an issue!
半分デマなら十分だろ。
Even just half run can ruin someone's fucking life, and the fact that she is fighting back about this right now just makes me fucking angry. Especially as it just was like, listen, this could ruin someone's reputation, and her first instinct is like, no, I get to talk about this. Like, fuck off.
逆に言えば 50% は真実ってことでしょ。これはもう私という人間を信じるかどうかの問題よ。
なんでそうなるんだ。
この件に関してはどうなの？私を信じるの？
You're just spraying this on me out of nowhere. What should I say? Trusting Shia would mean doubting class rep.
そう
Yeah, I'm not trusting
だな。
her.
断固信じねえぞ。
I said
なん
bluntly.
でよ。
お前自分が周りからどんな風に呼ばれてんのか知ってんのか。歩く校内ワイドショーとか制服着た写真週刊誌とかまだまだいっぱいあるんだぞ。だいたい信頼度 50% っつってもな、正しいのはつまんねえ情報ばっかりで面白そうなのはほとんどデマじゃねえか。
失礼ね、そんなことないわよ。
じゃああれはどうなった。3年の担任が生徒に手を出したとかでクビになるって話は。
そんなのもあったわ。
うちの校長が教育委員会に睨まれてどっかに左遷されるって話はどうなったんだ。
伸びてんじゃない？
なんとか先輩がミュージシャンの Y 小室と付き合ってるのはどうなったんだ？
今も続いてると思うよ。
旋風属性。
Never
そうやっ
mind.
て何度も何度も狼が来たって言ってると、本当に狼が来ても誰も助けてくれねえぞ。
何よ、グリム童話なんて持ち出して。
イソップだ。
She clears her throat.
つまりこの高度に発展した情報化社会を生きていくには、受け手側にも正しい判断力が問われるわけよ。何でもかんでも鵜呑みにしちゃダメってことね。
Every word out of her mouth makes me hate her more. Like, this is a person that does not care about the damage she'll do as long as she can have the juicy gossip. It's fucking fine because it don't hurt her. Type of person that I fucking hope and pray sometimes as terrible rumors spread about her that are all wrong, but no one fucking believes that they're wrong. So she fucking knows what it's like.
だよな。ってことで俺は信じないぞ。そんないい加減な情報を信じちゃ委員長がかわいそうだぜ。
何よ、じゃあこの私はかわいそうじゃないっていうの？
No, it's fucking fair. You did this to yourself.
なんでお前がかわいそうなんだよ。
もういいわよ、バカ。
She just sticks out her tongue, then turns away and runs down the hill. Anyway, who knows if she was her facts right, but I just can't imagine that earnest class rep doing that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't think I should believe her. The bed is calling me. I'll have good dreams tonight. Good night. April 17th comes to a close. That comes to an end. Yeah, like, she is kind of person, slowly but surely, like, she more and more becomes the kind of character. It's just like, she drags other characters down with her because people that are genuinely still consider her a friend, despite the kind of shit she does, obviously can't mind too much if she just destroys someone's reputation irreparably. Like, just by continuing to see her as a friend, the other characters are dragged down with her. That's the kind of character she's slowly but surely becoming here. Friday, April 18th. Wake up right as my alarm goes off. It's an especially pleasant morning. Agri spots some toothpaste on my school uniform and wipes it off with her handkerchief.
悪いな。
ちゃんと鏡でチェックしないとダメだよ。
へいへい。
He's always trying to help, even when I don't ask her for it. I thought period class is math, but the teacher has sudden business to attend to and leaves us to study on our own. Class reps hands worksheets out to everyone.
まとめて提出しますので、後ろの席の人は5分前になったら集めて、私のところに持ってきてください。これが終わった人は各自で自習です。
You can hear the constant intonation in her voice. Let's see my worksheet. There aren't that many questions. Looks like it'll take about 10 minutes. But then I actually read the questions that they were extremely challenging. Questions are tough, but I do my best at first. However, the more I mess up, the less motivated I feel. Eventually I give up. When I look around, nobody seems to be trying very hard. They all seem to be waiting for someone else to finish so they can copy the answers. Ridiculous. How lazy can you be? Anyway, who should I copy from? Don't be a punk. Yeah, I have to do my best to solve this on my own. There's no point in copying answers. Accept the suffering of school life. I'm not taking the easy way out. Pain plants the seed of pleasure. This is an investment in my future self. Alright, I've got this. The particle's path is in contact with the line I. The system does not stabilize at I. Positive thinking alone isn't going to help me solve these problems. I refer to the textbook as I approach each question like a puzzle. Finish them one by one until I ultimately complete them all. But I can't say whether they're right or not. My work is definitely pretty sloppy. Look at he's looking at me. He sees me resting after I finish, he smiles. Gross. Though not everyone tried, most of the students have finished the worksheet after about 30 minutes. Then everyone starts chatting. Junior year has only just started and midterms are a ways off, so they're all taking it easy. Hardly anyone actually studies on their own as instructed. You either talk or nap. Me included, of course. So after finishing my worksheet, I chat it up. Chat it up! Normally classes always put me to sleep, but at times like these I'm wide awake for some reason. I was thinking you others are talking about TV. Join them.
最近バラエティの笑うポイントとかで字が出る番組が多いけど、あれの使いどころもセンスいるよな。
外したギャグを字にしても輪をかけて寒いだけだもんな。
けどあれも随分浸透したよな。少し前までは笑い声だったけどさ。
うん。収録スタッフがわざとらしい笑い声を上げるやつ？
俺あれムカつくんだよ。
そうか？俺は字の方がムカつくけどな。
Different conversations are happening elsewhere. Some of the girls are especially loud. It feels like class is over already. Everyone sounds so excited. Conversations just keep flowing. There's a weird amount of energy in the classroom. I look around and can't help but feel that way. Maybe it's a little too loud. If I don't lower the volume, the teacher in the next classroom over is gonna come running in here. As I think that, missed all the noise. I hear a chair make a sound. I look over. It's class rep, Tomoko-Hoshina. All the noise seems to make her stand up. That's the class rep for you. She's probably going to scold the class. That's what I think at least, but... She grabs her workbook and pen off of her desk and walks to the exit without a word. She leaves the classroom. She's going to the bathroom. Nah, she wouldn't have taken her stuff with her then. Where could she be off to? I follow her out in the hall. Call out to her from behind. She ignores me the first time. On the second attempt, she stops and turns to me. She sounds annoyed.
教室はうるさって集中できへんから図書室でするんや。
わざわざ図書室なんか行くことねえだろう。それよりクラス委員長なんだからビシッとみんなを注意すりゃいいじゃねえか。
I feel like I'm in no position to say that, but I say it anyway. I don't think I'm wrong at least. And in response, she sighs.
その時くらいみんなの好きにさせたらええやないの。騒ぐんも勉強するんも結局個人の問題やろ。
Except no, they can't. Yeah, sure they can. They can talk, but as the main character mentioned, they were getting louder and louder. The moment it starts disrupting the other classes is too far. I turned away and started walking. She turns away.
クラスの委員長なんてただの便利係や。そんな大層なもんやない。
She walks to the library. What the hell? She's being so cold. Like she really doesn't know how to be friendly. School's over. The formerly quiet school is now noisy with the voices of students. Students holding their shoes or chatting as they get ready to leave. Watch them out of the corner of my eye as I hold a broom in one hand and dustpan in the other, sweeping the floor around the shoe racks. I have cleaning to do today. Because I fortunately lost a game of rock, paper, scissors, I had to clean this whole area by myself. Man, if I just picked a rock, I'd be on my way home right now. That sucks ass. So if I can clean all this on my own. Whatever, I'll just half-ass it. Alright, done. Well, that should be clean enough. Now I just need the teacher to check. Smile. The teacher mercilessly shuts me down.
いいかほら、まだこの辺とかあの辺とかにも埃が残ってるだろう。
チェック厳しいよ。姑の嫁いびりじゃねえんだからさ。
厳しくなんかないぞ。こうやってざっと見渡しただけでもいい加減にやってるのがよくわかるんだ。
いいじゃないっすか、こんなとこ。
くだらんへりくつばかり言ってないで、さっさと手を動かせ。きれいにするまで返さんぞ。
わかりましたよ。じゃあ、はいはい。
Sweep the areas you pointed out. Collect dust in the
これでいい
dustpan.
っすか？
ダメだ。もっとちゃんと掃除しろ。ほらそこも。
たく。はいよ。
今度はこっち。
まだやんのかよ。さっさ。
次はあそこ。次はこっち。次は。
もういいっすよね。
まあ多少は綺麗になったな。
多少はい
つもこのぐらいはやるように。はい。じゃあご苦労さん。
How much work that was? God. Mutter so he can't hear. That gotten late. Oh, it's late already. Does that teacher have something against me or what? Most of the students had gone home, leaving our classroom quiet. Looks like I'm the last one out. So I thought when I walk over to the door.
あんた聞いてんの？
There a hysteric girl's voice from inside the classroom. What? Peek inside and see the class rep Tomoko-Route. She's surrounded by 3 girls in the class. What the hell's our day doing?
って黙ってんのよ。なんとか言ったらどうなの？
One of the girls sounds aggressive. The class rep looks disinterested as usual. She doesn't respond.
あんたのそのすかした態度を見てるとすっごくムカつくのよね。いつもそうやって自分はさも特別ですみたいな顔してさ。どうせ私たちのこと見下してんでしょ。
Whatever's happening here, it's not good. They're attacking her when she's not even doing anything. Could be bullying.
ずっと頭に来てたけど、去年はあえて見てきてあげたのよ。なのにまた同じクラスになるなんてさ。
この際はっきり言っておくけど、あなたその自己中直さないとクラスにいられなくなるよ。
少しくらい勉強ができるからって少しくらいやって。
Class rep says, breaking her prolonged silence and looking up with a scoff. She
少
sneers.
しくらいやと思ってんのか？あんたらとの成績の差。アホなこと言うのも大概にしや。
Her calm voice stings them. Taking it back, the 3 girls look at each
他
other.
人に見下されるのが嫌やったら、まずは自分らのレベルを上げることや。
Her shoulders quiver. Class rep looks fed up inside. She picks up her bag.
さらに突きを取ると、こっちまでアホになりそうや。用事あるさかい、もう帰る。ほら、はやそこどき。
He shouts, glaring at the girls. The 3 girls twitch and scurry out of the way, completely intimidated by the class rep. Class rep casually walks between them, then coldly looks
あんま
back.
りくだらんことに時間使わさんときや。こっちはあんたらほど暇やあらへんからな。
And with that, she turns to leave.
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。
One of them finally gets a hold of herself and grabs the class rep's shoulder.
よくもそこまで言えるわね。
They glower at each other. They lay ice and fire. Oh crap. Maybe we should stop them. Run to the room.
ああ、すっかり遅くなっちまったぜ。あれ、まだ残ってるやつがいたのか。
I played dumb.
藤田君。
The girl that grabbed the class rep's shoulders looks at me and lets go.
なんだおめえら、4人で一緒にお帰りか？いいよな。
The 3 girls have guilty looks on their faces, but the class rep tries to leave the classroom as if nothing had happened.
おい。
Call out to stop her. She turns
余計な
around.
ことせんといて。
Her voice is cold. Then she ignores me and leaves. Didn't ask for help. Meaning she didn't want me to walk into the classroom and stop a fight from breaking out. I guess she saw right through my act.
何よあれ。
The 3 remaining girls are start to grumble. We have an unidentified fucking mysterious animal here. I have time to kill, so I stop by the arcade on the way home. When I arrive, I remember my failure from last time. I forget the time I lost a game to Shio and had to buy McDonald's for her.
イエーイ。ラックショー。
Went head to head on that jet ski game and she crushed me.
約束通りおごってもらうわよ。今日はトリプルチーズのバリューに
そういやさ、賭け事って法律で禁止されてるんだよな。
男に二言はないの。 ドリンクはね L サイズで。
ちっくしょー。やいしほてめえ、さっきのあのプレイはまぐれなんてもんじゃねえぞ。
さてね。
くそー、汚ねえやつめ。
You know, it's true. She practiced beforehand. That's why she's so confident. Damn it. I'll never forget the shame I experienced that day. Just remembering makes me mad. I'll have to prepare for the next match myself. Just watch Shiho. I'll show you. I got the last laugh. As soon as I enter the arcade, the game I lost to Shiho is right there in front of me. Alright, let's do this. I think her time was 2:05. So my goal is... Well, first things first, I need to practice. So pathetic. Reached my goal, but I'm far from Shio's time. I've already spent 600 yen. What time is it? I'm 6. I guess it must have looked like I was having fun because everyone else came to wait for a turn to play too. I have to wait a while to even get another chance. I'm a little tired. Maybe we should call it quits for the day. Go on. I should go on for the day. I'm still not as good as Shio, but I don't feel like I can get any better than this. Plus, playing this game over and over gets boring after a while. Maybe I'll try again another day. Pick up a bag and make to leave the arcade. Week's exhaustion really builds up by the time Friday rolls around, not February. Where the fuck was I about to get February from? Don't even do anything, but I'm still white by the end of the day. Feel bad for people like Masashi who have to get up for morning practice. Those thoughts continue to fall asleep. Turn off the alarm clock. It's morning already. Let out a loud yawn and stretch my arms and legs under the covers. Saturday, April 19th. Time to start another day. I'm heading out. Even the cherry blossom trees have noticeably green leaves now. Akari mumbles. Just then... We hear an oddly cheerful girl on the other side of the school gate. Akari and I exchange a puzzled look and approach the gate. As we pass through it... Oh, hi Multi. Multi greets us with a radiant smile. Seems to be sweeping up around the entrance and is greeting every student who enters. Most students don't even look at her, but I stop and smile back.
Yo, Maruchi. 今日も元気だな。なんだ、こんな朝っぱらから掃除してんのか？
Multi grins.
そうか、今日でお別れか。寂しくなるな。
この1週間とても楽しかったです。あのロボットすごくいい子だったよね。
ああ。
最近のロボットってどんどん人間っぽくなるよね。もしもあの大きな耳がなかったら絶対に人間と区別できないな。
区別する必要なんかあんのかな？え？いや、なんでもない。
So today I have to say goodbye to Multi. School was over for that Saturday. Feels like everyone is in an extra good mood. Understand why? It feels great knowing there's no school tomorrow. Pick up my bag and rise from my chair, which I do now. Okay, I was about to say if Multi is here, it would feel bad not to go with Multi, but she isn't, so we're gonna fucking keep hacking away at fucking Bell Tower here. I don't know why her having a braid made me call her fucking blood tower. When I leave the school, the girl walking ahead of me has familiar braids. It's class rep. She's alone as usual. What should I do? I can ask if she wants to walk home with me. Ask to walk home together. I'm going to annoy you until you give up. I smile.
よ一緒に帰ろっか
Act natural. But she looks away and
遠
says,
慮しとく
she doesn't mince
この
words.
前も言うたやろ親しくもないのに
なんだよ冷たいないいじゃねえか席だって隣同士なんだからさ
何の関係もない
He's completely unapproachable. The class rep ignores me and walks off. But I'm not about to give up. I promptly give chase.
なあおい待てよ
Get next to her and grin. However, the class rep acts like there's actually doesn't even hear me. She's being really stubborn. I keep talking to her anyway.
委員長ってさなんでいつも一人なんだ一緒に帰る友達とかいねえの
She doesn't
いつ
answer.
もそうやって早足で帰るだろ何か急ぎの用事でもあんのか
Doesn't respond.
もし暇なんだったら俺と
And then
加減にし
she finally runs out of patience and shouts
そ
at
う
me.
やから迷惑やって言うてるやろ日本語通じへんのか
He glares at me. I have no choice but to quit.
悪かった
But I had to come to a stop. Class rep keeps walking without turning back. Man, all I could do is laugh. Well then, Saturday night at 11 means... That's right, it's time to do some squats. 1, 2... No, wait. It's time for Minako Karashima's heart to heart. No, it fucking isn't! How would you fucking deal with the language barrier? Maybe then I'll fucking listen. Nah, I might as well do some actual squats today. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two. Sunday, April 20th. I wake up at noon, of course. Crawl out of bed. Then I eat and relax until the phone rings. Look at that, babe.
はい藤田です
Hang up. Suddenly hear an obnoxious voice. I only know one person that's annoying.
あたしさんですか
Play dumb for the fun of it.
何言ってんのよあたしよ
It's polite to say your name when you call, you
ど
know.
ちらにおかけですか
I stubbornly pretend not to know who's on the other end of the
ちょ
line.
っとあんた寝ぼけてんじゃないのこんな可愛い彼女が電話してあげてんのに
たく何の用だよおめえは
Get bored and move on.
何よ分かってんじゃないのまったくとぼけんのもいい加減にしなさいよ
いい加減にするのはおめえだ電話の時はまず名を名乗れっつうの
俺と私って十分通じる仲でしょうが戦国武将じゃあるまいしいちいち名乗ってらんないわよ
はいはいもういいで何の用だ
I want the phone a little farther from me
そう
here.
そうあんたどうせ今暇でしょ私んちまで来て
I refuse.
はあ何言ってんだおめえの家は2駅も先じゃねえか
なんてことないわよ片道190円よ
金の問題じゃねえだろうがなんで俺がわざわざ出向かなきゃなんねえんだ
なんでいいじゃん暇でしょ
暇は暇でもおめえん家に行くような暇はねえんだよ
そんなこと言わないでさ退屈なんだもん遊びに来てよ
He starts
いい
whining.
な付き合ってらんねえよ
切らないで切らないでそんなこと言わないでさいろいろとサービスしちゃうから
おどんなサービスだ
トークライブにご招待ってのは
誰の
もちろん私の
間に合ってるよ
If you want something from me, she should have asked in a better way. I'm about to walk back upstairs when phone rings again.
ちょっといきなり切らないでよせっかく私が誘ってあげてんのに
だから遠慮するっつって
嘘嘘 本当は来たいんじゃないの？
アホくさ。
I hang up. And then I turn off the phone.
よしっと。
Spent the rest of the day lazing around the house. Now she 100% is the one that runs heart to heart, but I don't care. One more reason to hate her. She fucking hates the fucking Japanese inept. There's a boxing show I just have to catch tonight. But staying up that late will make it hard to get up tomorrow, so I'll just record it. Starts at 1:15 a.m. I'll set the machine to record for a little longer than necessary. Huh? What channel is it again? Which TV station? I forget. I'll just check the TV guide. Press the button. The remote control's not working properly. I press it over and over again. No amount of button mashing is making the channel change. Looks like the TV guide button is out of whack. Now what do I do? It's too late now for me to want to drag myself out to buy a new remote control. Oh yeah. I'll call someone I know to check. Who do I call? Who are you gonna call? Arkady! Arkady's the easiest to reach out in time. Like this. That's that then. Ah, the line's busy. Damn it, Arkady's no help. Unless she's the safest choice. Monday, April 21st. Sky's heavy with low clouds and a lighter rain is falling. By the time we get to the park, the rain had died down a lot. It was looking like we might have sunlight by noon.
桜もすっかり散っちゃったね。
Akari says, holding an umbrella and walking next to me.
花は散るから美しい。
ひろゆきちゃん、詩人だね。
Fifth period break. Moving to a lab for the next class. But on my way there, I realized I'd forgotten my textbook in the classroom and hurried back. Hi, Akari. Oh man, class is about to start, huh? I didn't think anyone would be here, but someone's sitting at a desk. No, never mind, it's her. She's resting her head in her hand with an arm propped up on the desk and gazing out the window. She's lost in thought, but when I walk over and say something, she snaps back to reality. Right as she stands up, her notebook falls from the desk to the floor.
何やってんだ。授業が始まっちまうぜ。
I try to pick up the notebook for her. She yelps and reaches for the notebook. However, before she can pick it up, the wind blows it open. I can't believe my eyes for a moment. There are insults written with colored pencils and marker. Looks like the girl's handwriting, but it's rough. Looks like a girl's
なんだよこれ。
handwriting. She snatches the notebook from me and hides it in her bag.
これ書いたの。例の3人組か。
I ask. She lets out an exasperated sigh. Her answer is quiet. Her eyes are a little red.
お前、もしかして泣いて。
She burst out laughing.
あ、ほら、こないしょうもないことで泣くか。連中があんましょうもないことしよるから、呆れとったんや。
Alright, so, the protect instinct is flaring up. We're gonna kill some girls. That's what I'm saying. Like, God, you know that one fucking clip, like, yes, dealing with anime bullies be like, and it's like that one weird boxer anime. God, what was it again? Oh, what was that again? Vivid Strike, that was the name. Fucking girl just absolutely demolishing people. What even was Vivid Strike about anyways? I forget. I remember, like, I watched Vivid Strike at some point. I just kind of, like, dropped it. Got bored. Really, though. She was pretty sad when we walked in here and caught her sitting alone.
だからこっちの人間はなんやガキ臭い奴らばっかりやと思っとったけど正直ここまでとは思ってへんかったこの連中と仲良せ言われてもそりゃ無理や
委員長。
もうこんな時間やないのはやせんと授業が始まってまう
She said while looking at the clock. She puts away her textbook, documents out of the notebook, and a pen case.
藤田君もはやせんとあの先生遅刻するとめっちゃうるさいし
なあ委員長
Give her a sincere look.
なんやねんマジな顔して
あいつらに言っていいか二度とこんなくだんないことすんなって
She slowly closed her eyes and sighs. Then
言うたやろ余計なことせんといて
she explains it.
何が
she
余
explains.
計なんだよ
余計なおせっかいや言うてんのやあんたには何の関係もないことやないか
You know, valid point if you were dealing with your own problem.
関係なくはねえだろ同じクラスの仲間だし席だって隣同士なんだぜ実際こんなひでえことされてるのを目の前にして黙ってられねえだろ
Class rep gives me an annoyed look.
何偽善臭いこと言うてんねんこれは私と連中の問題や第三者が関わらんといてほしいわ
She pushes her chair into her desk and turns to
強
leave.
がり言うなってこういう時は味方がいた方が心強いだろ
なんやねんその味方っちゅうのはまさかあんた私があいつらにいじめられてるとか思うてんのか
どう見たってそうじゃねえか
She looks down and chuckles.
最初にいじめてやったのはこっちなんや私が散々精神的にいじめてやったからあいつらつるんで仕返しに来たんや
それでも向こうは3人いるんだぞ
3人やろうが100人やろうがあんなガキども何人集まっても怖ないそれよりも
She glares at
履
me.
き違えた親切の押し売りされる方がよっぽど迷惑や
With that, she hurries away.
おい
She shuts the door behind her, leaving me alone in the
迷
classroom.
惑かよ
I'm much at the door when the bell rings to signal to start a class.
いけね
Take my textbook out of the bag sitting on my desk and rush out of the classroom. After school, I have the misfortune of being on cleaning duty today. Again! I'm supposed to clean up around the stairs on the second floor. Take out a broom. Sweep here and there with the broom before deciding I'm done. Then I go back to the classroom. What a pain in the ass. What should I do now? Oh, hey! Hi! The fact that you're still around but, Multi isn't is mildly worrying, but alas, we're gonna go kill some bullies now. What to do after school? Think about it as I walk. Well, class rep happens to be in front of me. Talk
お
to
い
her.
委員長
She turns to me.
なあちょっと話が
I approach her.
お
She ignores me and tries to keep walking.
おい待てよ無視すんなって
Went up next to her.
なんやの私急いでるんやけど。
ほんのちょっと喋るくらいいいだろ
Sandy glares at me for a while.
なんの用？
She asks.
どうだな
Ah, crap. Didn't actually think about what to say to her. First thing I think of is the incident with the notebook. The image of her red, tearful eyes is still burning in my mind. What's been going on with her and those girls since then? Hopefully nothing, but if they're still bullying her, that's a problem.
はよ言いな。
その
Whenever I've asked about that, I can't imagine she'll give me an honest answer. She'll just tell me to stay out of it
用
again.
ないのに話しかけんといて。
When I can't get any words out, he callously tries to leave.
おい待てよ
Frantically give chase.
何そんなに急いでんだ
I awkwardly
あんたに
smile.
関係ないやろ。
She brushes me aside without a second thought. Stop at my tracks. Meanwhile, she keeps walking, the distance between us grows. It was never very friendly, but ever since that incident, she seems even colder. She would brush me off whenever I talked to her, and we would never have a real
お
conversation.
急ぎのところ悪うございましたね
I shout to her. She ignores me and doesn't answer. Man, what a jerk. Doesn't seem like this awkwardness will ever end. I have to do something. Right, I've got it. Try to talk to her the next time I have a chance, even if I have to be a little pushy about it. I just need to say something. like this next. So, by the way, how's the whole bullying situation going? Like this is not this is nothing to do with you. Well, it has something to do with me right now, because if you do not talk right now, I'm gonna go the alternate path and just beat the shit out of the 3 girls. All right. Let's be cooperative here. I am willing to beat women. I believe in gender equality. Someone's gonna take that out of context. By God, I should not have made that joke. Especially if people are gonna take it out of context, like that one fucking Johnny Bravo scene. Fun fact: never watched Johnny Bravo. There wasn't really a show that aired in Germany, but I have seen a couple of scenes, logically, and one of it including like that scene in the museum where the woman talks about like how women gained the right to vote, and fucking Johnny was like, "Now why would you go do that?" And like, the joke is that literally everyone gives him the fucking stink eye because he did say something bad. Like, that's the entire joke. He fucked up. But apparently people got upset when rediscovering it. And it's just like, that's the point of the joke. It's bad. April 21st is coming to an end. Goodbye, April 21st. We'll meet again next year. Hello, April 22nd. It's been a year since we last met. April 22nd comes only once a year. I want to make it a meaningful day. But I could never keep up the motivation to do that every day. It's hot. I see heat haze in the distance.
ちょっと暑いね。
I crave death.
ちょっとどころじゃねえぞ相当暑いもう夏か
天気予報で言ってたよ。なんとか現象で今日は5月下旬並みに暖かくなるって。
暖かいの度を超えてるぜ
Class ends and lunch break begins. I'd grab something too quick to eat. I lean back in my chair and rock back and forth, staring absentmindedly at the ceiling. I'm thinking about class rep.
履き違えた親切の押し売りされる方がよっぽど迷惑や。
There was no choice here. Did I accidentally end up on a row already? I somehow doubt it, actually. been putting up a stronger wall between herself and others ever since that incident. She's bizarrely cold to everyone around her. I sit next to her and we're always around each other, so that's pretty obvious to me. I try to talk to her, but she won't talk back. She either ignores me and pushes me away, or pushes me away. If conversation is like a game of catch, she's tossing the ball right back to me and leaving. Screw her. I'm done with her. I have such thoughts a few times, but then I always remember it, red tearful eyes. She had to have been crying. You know, that's a nice CG, I guess. Nothing else happens. Just sitting alone in that classroom, crying tears of frustration. How could she have been thinking about it as she gazed out the window? She acted tough as usual, but must have gotten to her. I glanced at the seat next to me. Class rep is near. She always leaves the classroom when the bell rings for lunch. Then she comes back when lunch ends. Presumably she's eating somewhere else. Alone, I
どうした
assume.
のひろゆきちゃん。
Someone suddenly approaches
なんだ
me.
あかりか。
ぼんやりと何考えてたの？
いやまあちょっとなああかり。前さ委員長のことどう思う？
星名さん？
うん。確か去年も同じクラスだった。1年間一緒のクラスでどうだった？
どうって。
Akari thinks for a bit before
そ
answering.
うだな。やっぱり頭のいい人って感じかな。噂だとどんなテストでも必ず学年で3番以内には入ってるらしいよ。
そりゃすげえな。誰の情報なんだ？
あかりちゃん情報。
Akari giggles.
くさ。
何？星名さんがどうしたの？
いや別にどうってわけじゃないけど。
Why is this not voiced? Is this like a weird case of like modern exclusivity? Oh fuck it! Just set it all to modern. Like if like there are lines missing, that you kind of have to.
あいつ友達少ねえなと思ってさ。
In response,
そうだね。
Akari nods.
委員長ともっと仲良くなれないか？弁当を一緒に食うとか一緒に帰るとか。
うん。できたら親しくなりたいと思う。でも前に何度か話しかけたけど。
Akari stops
委員
there.
長の方がお断りってか。よし。
Rise from a
ど
chair.
こ行くの？
あ？便所。
そうなの。
After playing like 4 parts with the legacy voice for Akari, it feels weird to have modern again. Class rep's lack of friends was inevitable in some sense. She's self-censored and censored? Centered. She's self-censored. What the? She just really loves swearing, but manages to just barely catch herself before she does it. She's self-centered and uncooperative. I'd say she got what she deserved, but this seems to be what she want. But this seems to be what she wanted anyway. It's a problem that she didn't want to change, that she'd have to change. Plus, it's not very nice that she looks down on others just because she gets good grades. I understand why that would upset people. Honestly, she kind of pisses me off too. And yet, I can't seem to stop thinking about the sad look I saw on her face that day. That incident with the notebook was a little cruel. It's childish to scribble in someone else's notebook, but actually having that done to you would have hurt. Would have to hurt. They weren't joking around. I could guess who the culprits were. It's probably those 3 girls. Say some support of her, but... Should say that to me. I think it's better to stay out of it. Class rep wasn't being honest. She said it like it didn't affect her, but it doesn't mean it's how she actually felt. And she actually did want help. Maybe I was only seeing what I wanted to see. Either way, I have to do something. I got it. Haven't really talked to her since then. Find class rep and have a nice long conversation. Probably get her to talk a little if I catch her while she's alone. Where is she? Probably not somewhere that many people hang out. Courtyard. Doesn't look like it. Maybe I'll look elsewhere. Could be eating in a cafeteria. No. No. Not in the cafeteria either. And that means maybe the library. Didn't I see her there once before? Not here. Not here either. Alright then. Where else would the class rep go? Comes to me on the stairs. Got it. There she's there. With no reason to believe she would be there, but I run up the stairs with confidence. I open the heavy iron door to the roof. Blinding sunlight makes me squint. It's another day and nice weather. The roof is like a world separate from the inside of the building. The sun is warm and the wind is calm. It was pleasant. Stretch and yawn. Feel like ditching the afternoon classes and sunbathing up here. Wait, no. Need to find the class rep. The weather was so nice that I forgot what I came here for. I look around. The school roof is surprisingly big. There are a few groups of students eating lunch and playing catch. As for the class rep, that girl with braided hair gazing off into the distance. It's her. I'm gonna walk over to her as she notices me and turns around. Aura. Her big bespectacled eyes blink.
探したぜ。学校中を歩き回ってようやく見つけたんだ。
探したって私を
She looks perplexed.
当然。他に誰がいるんだよ。
何の用？
別にこれといった用はねえんだけどさ。ちょっと話がしたいなと思って。
話？
そうそう。世間話をさ。
With this, I could take my time getting to the main subject.
そんなしょうもない理由で学校中を探して回った？アホくさ。
As she says that, she lets out a dismissive sigh. It's not stupid. She rests her hands on the wire mesh as she stares into the distance. Like, I don't know why we got so many fucking Hoshino Aura potential CGs today. Then she flatly states. That's a reply. Well, that's about what I imagined she'd say.
そう言うなって。
I comfortably smile and lean against the same wire fence. Class rep gives me a perturbed look. I grin with satisfaction. Exasperated with me, she looks away again. The spring breeze makes her bangs sway. She's always been beautiful, but her air of ennui makes her look like a work of art. Can't help but think so. Wait for the wind to die down for speaking up.
しかし、いい天気だよな。風も気持ちいいしさ。確かにこんな日は屋上に来るに限るよな。
Squint and join her in gazing off into the
ここから見
distance.
る景色ってさ、この学校が自慢できる数少ない長所の一つだと思わねえ？さすがに山の上に立ってるだけあって、ほんと見晴らしがいいよ。
She doesn't respond. She keeps staring in the same direction with little interest.
そう思うだろ。
Try to force her to
店
talk.
長もここの眺めが気に入ってるから毎日来てんだろ。
Still mind is staring off into the distance, she says.
別に
His answers.
昼休みの教室はうるさってかなわへんからここへ逃げてきとるだけや。
あ、そう。
Awkwardly smile. That sounds typical of
で
her.
もさ、こうやっておもちゃみたいな街を見下ろしてると、なんていうか、こう人間ってちっぽけな存在だなって思うよな。小さいことでくよくよしてる自分がバカバカしくなるっていうかさ、なんとなくそんな気になんない？
別に。
This isn't going anywhere. Try again.
そういえば、
I'm about to change the subject when, heaving a deliberately loud sigh, she looks at me.
特に用もないんならどっかよそ行ってくれんか。さっきも言うたやろ。うるさいのが嫌やからわざわざここ来てんねん。静かな場所でゆっくりしたいんや。
Cold eyes glare at me.
内容のない話に付き合わされるんはめっちゃしんどいわ。
I'll serve my chatter's so idle. She's always harsh with me, but I'll deal with it.
ハリー。じゃあ違う話を。
そっちが行かへんのなら私が別の場所行く。
With that curt statement, she turns to leave.
待てよ。
Turn over and grab her hand.
なあ、じゃあもう少しだけ一言だけいいだろ。
言いたいこと。
あ、
Not firmly.
あのさ。
その前に手悲しいの。
あ、悪い。
Awkwardly smile and release her hand.
まあ、その。
はよいい。
Hurries me along in a blatantly dismissive
あの
tone.
よ、
Clear my
例
throat.
のこと。あまり気にすんじゃねえぞ。
Her eyes twitches. She thinks for a moment.
例のこと？
She plays dumb.
例のノートのことだよ。
ああ、あの落書きのこと？
Laughing quietly, she says.
そんなん言われるまでもない。ちっとも気にしてへんって。だいたい今の今まで忘れてたわ。
Now she's lying. And when it happened, just a moment ago, the depression was written all over her
言い
face.
たいこと言うんはそれだけか？
ま
なんや、くだらん。マジな顔して何を言うかと思えば、アホくさ。
She sounds pretty
あ、
exasperated.
そうか。くだらねえことか。俺にはそうは思えねえけどな。
何が？
平気なふりしてるだけで。委員長、本当は随分と落ち込んでんじゃねえか。
落ち込んでる？アホなこといいな。
She
せ
scoffs.
やから言うてるやないの。あんなガキのいたずら、全然気にも留めてないって。
Like my eye, she's the fucking childish one.
悪いけど、どうもそれが強がってるように聞こえるんだよ
Look out at the distant scenery.
強がってる？なんで私が強がったりせなあかんの？
な。さあな。それは俺にはわかんねえけど。ただ、周りには絶対弱いところを見せたがらないよな。
弱いところ？なんやねんそれは。
例えば、一人で泣いてるところ。
She looks
見
shocked.
ちまったんだよ、あの時。委員長が窓の外見ながら泣いてるとこ。ちらつくんだよ、あの時の顔が。
There's a moment of silence. She laughs in a sharp, derisive way.
泣いてた？私が？見間違いやろ。もしくは、あくびした瞬間でも見たんや。
Honestly, literally just like tell her that she should not she should not pursue a fucking career in acting. At that point.
だいたいあん時は、
今さら隠すこともねえだろ。そういうのが強がってるってことだぞ。な、もう少し肩の力抜けよ。そうやって一人ぼっちで突っ張ってたっていいことなんかなんもないぜ。
A gentle breeze blows across the roof. A few moments later, the class rep responds.
結局、何が言いたいの？
だからとりあえずみんなともっと仲良くしないか。
A
いきなり
smile.
クラス全員とってのが無理なら、まずはこの俺と仲良くしようぜ。学校ってのは集団生活なんだからさ。悩み事を相談する相手もいないってのもやっぱしんどいだろ。
じゃあ、あんたが相談相手になってくれる言うんか？
委員長さえ良けりゃな。
She chuckles.
そうらしい。どこの世界に全くの他人にいきなり悩み事打ち明けるやつがおんねん。
全くの他人ってことはねえだろ。
他人やろ？偶然席が隣になっただけや。やのに最近あんた、妙に慣れ慣れしすぎる。あんたとは基本的にノリが違うと思うて。多分、一生かかっても仲良うなることはない。
言い切るなよ。
Bell rings. We have 5 minutes until classes start. The ringing ends. A few moments of silence.
あんたに何がわかる？
Class rep mutters.
と同じとこで暮らしてきて。昔からの友達。
Oh, she's the type that had to move a lot. Couldn't hear the
なん
rest.
かあんのか。今 何言おうとしたんだなあ。
一人でおることの何が悪い？クラスの仕事かでみんな以上にやってるつもりや。
まあ委員長としては。
誰にも迷惑かけてないやんか。それじゃあかんの？あと私かて友達くらいいてる。何も知らん他人のくせに分かったような顔して勝手なことばかり言わんといてくれるか。前にも言うたやろ、履き違えた親切の押し売りは迷惑やって。
まあ
金輪際私になれなれしゅうせんといて。
Last rep turns her back to me and leaves. Her footsteps sound kind of dry, and eventually, the door makes a loud clanging noise as it slams shut. I'm alone on the rooftop. The breeze sweeps past my feet. The wind had been refreshing before, but now it feels oddly cold. I sigh and slump my shoulders. Just want to cheer her up. I'd have to go like this. Pleasant as it is, I still try to talk to the class rep several times. Did I accidentally enter a route? Is it like a fucking hint when I save that tells me like, ah yes, you're on her route now? Don't look like it! What the fuck is happening? I was the entire situation would be kind of solved if literally just like, oh yeah, what do you know? Like, nothing! That's the issue. He does not know anything. Hence, he is trying to learn. If everyone in society refused adamantly to try to understand other people, even if they cannot fucking personally relate with their situation because they grew up differently, society would be a fucking apocalyptic goddamn mess. Hence why empathy is a skill that people try to teach their children. Like, even if you do not know from first-hand experience what someone could be going through, all they have to do is tell you what they went through. And you'll just naturally be able to assume, ah yes, if all of that had happened to me, that'd be a fucking nightmare. It's called empathy and emotional maturity. And trying to practice that is, in fact, very, very admirable. So yeah, kudos for the MC, actually. At the same time, he could just fucking tell her that, yeah, I don't fucking know. Because there's nothing wrong with admitting, yeah, you don't know anything about a person. Doesn't mean you don't want to help them. Like, wanting to help someone that needs help is a fucking completely natural thing that fucking society needs more of. Like, if every person on Earth saw someone that needs help and just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go help that person, the world would be a better place. Let's be fucking honest with ourselves. Just the same as if every person saw someone needed help and decided that's not my problem, the world would be a fucking dystopia. I don't know why I'm keep like rocking back and forth right now. It's weird. A lot other helps me with like back pain though. Like my fucking back muscles are still in pain from the double trouble work hours that I had on Friday and Saturday. Like I said yesterday, I literally had to like brace myself against my door handle to fucking get up. I would not have been able to stand up after waking up without that. It really annoys me. Sometimes I'd make eye contact or wave to try and send signals and nothing works. No one responds. Treats me like I don't exist. She couldn't make it less obvious that she's ignoring me. She sits right next to me. She's within arm's reach, but an ocean has opened up between us. It's so uncomfortable. No. It's over! Crack my neck. What should I do now? God, I think it feels at this. I've reached a point where it feels wrong not to go for her. Like I'm tempted to just like. You know what? I've made a decision just now. Or have I made a decision? You know what, actually? You know what? You know what? I think I did make a decision just now. But the point, like the question more from the decision is like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna like watch one more event for her here, and then I'm just gonna like hard focus on her route with the route guide on. I've just decided we're going Hoshina route first. I'm gonna take the block of ice and fucking pulverize it. So yeah. I'm on my way home. Goes off in the distance as I walk. Then a girl walks past me from behind in a hurry. It's a class trip. I call out to her, but she doesn't even react. She just continues to on past me. What the hell? She don't notice me. Nah, she must have. She just ignored me again. Damn. I told her stop. Talk to her from behind. However, the class trip keeps her walking, either pretending not to hear or truly not hearing me. She doesn't look back. I take a deep breath and shout. She frantically turns around to yell at me. The clear, constant intonation in her voice makes the girls around us giggle. It's Kobe. Class rep looks around, shuts her mouth, and hangs her head with shame. I walk in front of her. She keeps her head down and her shoulders quiver. Her hands clench the shoes she's holding. Her shame begins to evolve into rage. Eventually, on the verge of exploding, she answers in a shaky tone. Then she unleashes her anger. I'm about to call her an asshole, but stop myself. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. If we get in a fight, things are gonna get out of control. Calm down, calm down. Tell myself to keep it cool. Once I suppress my own growing anger or force a smile. She sighs and gives me an annoyed look. She answers, clearly fed up with me. She gives a cold glare. She furrows her brow. We're not friends. Ugly smile. She sighs, appalled with me. So familiar. Or maybe I could be a little oblivious when it came to these things. She speaks plainly. She
私
laughs.
はそんなわがままで自己中な女なんや。話しかけても何にもいいことなんかない。早いうちに愛想つかして放っておくのが一番ええよ。
This bitch is Toko! The Toko 2.0! Toko 2.0! This bitch is Toko 2.0! This bitch is Toko 2.0! That's why I can't fucking leave her alone! She's Toko 2.0! I guess she's Toko 1.0 with the actual Toko I know being technically Hoshino 2.0. Now I know when I can't fucking leave her alone!
せやから私に話しかけてくるの。もうこれっきりにしてくれんか。
That she turns around and walks away, facing a receding form as she walks into the distance, I say.
本当にそんなでいいのかよ。本当に一人が好きなのかよ。
She had to have heard, but she ignores me and keeps walking. Talk to her
俺に
anyway.
はとてもそうは見えないぜ。俺多分明日も話しかけると思う。だって俺委員長のこと友達だと思ってっからさ。
Never looks back at me. As she moves farther away, she looks awfully lonely to me for some reason. That's not good. Can't sleep. Oh well, maybe I'll check counting sheep. 1 mutton, 2 mutton. Now he's hungry. Wait, mutton's just a name for the meat, right? What do you call that animal when it's alive? What was that? Oh man, I forget. That was gonna bother me. What was that? You just said sheep. You're a fucking idiot. Wednesday, April 23rd. You know, I'm gonna save, like, for Wednesday, April 23rd real quick. To remember what it is. And in preparation for next time, return to tide screen, I'm gonna go apeshit real quick. Seen text. There we go. Now, new game. Would you like to receive to override autosave data? Yes. Would you like to enable route guide? Yes. You don't have to show this to me. Skip the prologue. Yes. I've made up my fucking mind. Now going home is apparently like a heart. Weird. But yeah, skipping to get through new routes is gonna be a pain in the fucking neck, I can already tell. Oh no. I wish there was like an option in the route, like in the like there wasn't like a option to just turn off all the like day progression outside of a route, like before a certain date. The certain date being, you know, the route split. Or like, at least like IS, the game considers you to be officially on a route, so it stops skipping. She's tweaking. She stops, it stops skipping fucking the date transitions. Because, by God, this is gonna be a pain in the neck, I can already tell. We're going home. It'll take a while, isn't it? On fucking April 23rd. Now we're on March 5th. You have no idea how much I want to take off my shirt right now. It's hot. Probably partially to blame on the alcohol, but that's my own fault. Don't got anyone else to blame but me. Just don't like to admit that. Hoshina, 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 Hoshina. Selecting a choice outside of the route guide will turn off the feature. The route guide cannot be enabled once it has been turned off. Are you sure? What do you mean? Hold on. Setting. Route guide, decision support. What do you mean that's outside of the route guide? Why would that turn it off immediately? You confuse me. That feels wrong. I guess that is just a small introduction scene. Like, yes, you'll walk into her going away as the girls scream at her. Like, how dare you not do my work for me? Oh, hi, Lemmy. Don't worry, you'll get your turn. You'll get your turn to fucking get together with the child's sweetheart. Again. What do you mean? Like, I'm trying to get on her. Oh, I see the issue. It's currently sending me down Kotane's route. Why? I am the confuzzled. I guess it's like when you choose the new game and you choose like the thing that I was just skipping through for fun. That is actually choosing which one you're trying to follow. So, I only have myself to blame. Skip prologue, yes. I'm an idiot! Whew. Ha! I wish, like, the route guide, instead of choosing it immediately, it'd be like, yes, the first choice you pick, essentially, is the one you go toward, it guides you towards or something. Or some you could change, who knows. Either way really works. Fuck it, I've ceased giving a shit. I feel like I should be worrying when your shirt starts to feel heavy. So yeah, no, no fucking webcam. For the rest of the fucking part. I mean, it's mostly gonna be skipping anyways. So yeah, don't comment, oh, your fucking webcam stopped working at this timestamp at an hour and a half. it's intentional. So if I see someone comment that, I'm gonna have to fucking pull out the whip. Disciplinary actions will be taken. Thank God this button doesn't take a lot of, like, strength to push down. Like, it sure would start to hurt my fucking finger if it did. Hoshina, 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 Hoshina. Oh, sorry, I had to keep up the joke. Who are you? Now we get to help the child. I do appreciate the route guide, though. Like, I don't have to pull up an actual route guide. I appreciate that. Some of them can be structured very confusingly, especially in a game like this. Some of the comments was like, ah, yes, and fucking Love Triangle Trouble, like, the joke about that one of the characters says about how weird it is the main character knows where all the characters are at all times. They mentioned, like, oh, maybe it's this game. My thought process, wouldn't it be more likely that it is ToHeart 2, since ToHeart 2 is a lot more popular than ToHeart 1? And also, it could also be White Album? As much as I hate to admit that. Because he also always knows where the characters are. Hoshina, 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 Hoshina. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyways, we are going to annihilate the fucking Ice Princess over there. We are going to annihilate her into becoming adorable. I can see it now. Like, the colder a character is towards the main character before their route, the more fucking diabetes-inducing they will act once they actually fall for the main character. It is an inevitability. Oh, hi, Master. It is an inevitability. There is a question of if I would, if I'm going to be doing Masashi's route, but I do not believe I am. What does that route even entail, anyways? Do you fuck the twink? Hope not. That'd be weird. For me, at least. Like, I am the straight. Give me a fucking game where the love story between the two guys isn't from essentially my point of view. Because that's what's going on with a lot of VNs, essentially. Put my shoes on and I'm about to leave the building.
Hiroyuki.
Someone suddenly calls my name from behind. Why am I reading this like it matters? Just... Oh yeah, startle is actually the right choice. Well, I guess you wouldn't exactly warm up to the guy. She's fucking suddenly like chopped him in the back of her head. Huh? Do it is the right choice here? Shut the fuck up, Shio! Nobody loves you! There we go. I'm actually curious. Hold on. Let me just, ToHeart character popularity poll. There's nothing available. Sadly. That's Toho, not ToHeart. Maybe if I add Aqua plus ToHeart character popularity poll. Nothing available, sadly. What if I add the 2? Does it act? Does 2 have a popularity poll? It does. That's not the popularity poll I was looking for. No, no, it apparently doesn't. Alright, there's OVA animations, I keep forgetting. Like, yes, outline. The main character of ToHeart 2. Although he was a short-time ghost protagonist, he maintained his face in a strange trend with his face in 3D. His face came out in the Pounding Panic library and ToHeart 2 Another Days. Although there is a voice in Another Days, Tomoko-Route and Anifan's. Anifan's voice actor is Jun Fukuyama. Kajiyuki was played in ToHeart 2 Dungeon Travelers. Interesting. Egg Ghost. Right. Why am I reading suddenly ToHeart 2 related things? Close that shit. What am I doing with my life? Sunday merchandise. I don't read that. Apparently clean the living room is the right option here. The fact that, like, the listen to ToHeart radio station thing was apparently something the Grout guy told me to do suddenly worries me, because there is a place where that is an implication that not listening to it is actually a point towards ToHeart. And I don't want to live in that reality, because that means that every time I decide to skip the radio station, I was secretly flirting with Shiho without realizing. And that's a terrifying realization to make. Apparently... Huh? Oh, apparently grabbed the book without saying anything is the right I say. John pulled the book off the shelf and held it out to the girl. She gives me a blank look as she takes it. When I say that, the girl remains silent and gives me a suspicious look. Doesn't thank me. Instead, her harsh eyes glare at me through her glasses. I don't like when people give me help I didn't ask for either, so I know how she feels. But she can't even say thank you. Well, whatever. I don't want it to seem like I'm waiting for a thank you, so I turn to leave. And then she stops me before I can go. Turn back to her. She offers a curt word of thanks. It's not much of an apology considering how insistently she stopped me. Still, I guess there are people like this out there. The sort of people who just can't say thanks. I'm actually like that myself. I'm secretly chuckling to myself when the girl speaks up. She pushes the book back into my hands. What? Does she want me to put this back and get the other book? Man, if she couldn't even say thanks to me. Thank me. If she couldn't even thank me right. How demanding. I begrudgingly took the book back, put the book back and read the next one over.
こっちか
違う、右のやつ。
俺か
そう。
Pull the book off the shelf and hand it to the
合ってる
girl.
か
Checks the title.
合ってる。
She nods. Then she
あり
smiles.
がとう。
Hear the Kansai inflection in her voice. Then the girl turns away and leaves. All now. So she does know how to say thanks. Though it's not as if I have any particular intentions. It's kind of nice to get a thank you from a girl I don't know. That he's not even like calling her an asshole this time. Luckily he overhears the conversation comes over.
今の女の子がさ本が取れなくて困ってたから取ってやったんだ
今の星名さんだ。
知ってんのか
うん。だって同じクラスだもん。
Akira nods. So her name's Hoshina. Sounds like she came from Kansai.
あいつ大阪出身か
Oh, that's why he continuously calls her inflections from Kansai, because like apparently only choosing the wrong option gives you the option that she's from Kobe. Akari puts her hand to her lips and looks up, pondering the question.
確か大阪じゃなくて京都とか神戸の方だったんじゃないかな。大阪じゃないとは言ってたと思うけど。
By the way, she's from Kansai.
星名さんってすっごく頭が良くて、この前の実力テストじゃ学年トップだったっていう話だよ。
へえそいつは関心だな
She did seem smart.
それにしても気の強そうな女だな
As soon as I say that, Akira responds.
うん、ちょっとね。
See ambivalence in Akari's smile. No. Home. Oh, it's fucking chaos in the fucking neighbor's house again. Oh no. That's not good. We going hard, boys. Some regret deciding to do this right now instead of just like fucking doing it next time. But alas, here we are. I started this at like what? Actually, no. I did watch one more scene at past. Like what at the 1 hour and a half mark. But we've still been, like, skipping for at least, like, 10 minutes. I assume. I guess it takes some time, bro. Like, skipping the scenes literally takes less time than scene transitions. I don't remember it being that bad in ToHeart 1. And ToHeart 2, I mean. This is ToHeart 1. The first one I play is ToHeart 2. I'm an idiot. Apparently, I'll try to study on my own this time. And say.
お前の足を引っ張ることになりそうだしな。
そんなことないよ。ひろゆきちゃんはやれば何でもできるんだから。きっと逆に私の方が教えられる立場になるよ。
買いかぶりすぎだっつーの。ま、とにかく悪いな。今回はなんとなく自分のペースでやりたいんだ。
そう。
Akari looks disappointed.
わかった。じゃあ頑張ってね。
ああ、悪いな。
いいよいいよ。ちょっと行ってみただけだから。もしもテストの範囲でわからないことがあったら気軽に電話してきてね。
サンキュー。
まさしちゃんはどう？一緒に。
ごめん、 僕もいいよ。わかんないところは姉さんに聞いたりしてるから。
そう。
ごめん。
ああ、気にしないで。私が無理やり誘ったんだから。
So yeah, apparently I was real homing in on Akari's out early on. Akari seems to keep the vibe friendly and upbeat. Tries to keep the vibe friendly and upbeat. She smiles and leaves the
一
classroom.
緒にすればよかったのに。
お前はどうなんだよ。
僕はなんだか逆に悪いと思って。
あ？何がだよ。
あかりちゃんはひろゆきを誘いたかったんだよ。僕はおまけみたいなものだから。
何言ってんだ。たく。
So maybe shouldn't have said no. It's gonna be awkward if this is like the round where the main character just kind of like full-ups everything. Like, oh no, I fucked up. Alternatively, it would be equally as fucked up if suddenly he scored like 10 times higher. Like, ah yes, Akari was simply holding me back. I must sever ties to reach my true potential. Hooked on a feeling. I'm unbelieving. Listen, I can't do much while skipping. It takes so much fucking time. I'm just trying to do something with this fucking time. Apparently you can't say it's perfect. It was bad.
まあかな。
私もそんな感じ。
俺の場合は一夜漬けだししょうがねえけど、お前は真面目にやってたんだろ？
まあそうだけど、やっぱり実力がね。ひろゆきちゃんこそ。
またそれか。なんで俺が頭いいんだよ。
飲み込みとかすごく早いし、ちゃんとやれば絶対にいい成績取れるよ。
そうだか。
I would personally just assume that Hoshira required the MC to actually be good at school for some reason. I don't know why. Like, yes, he may be a big old fucking goofball, but he does still do good in school, even though he does try to genuinely connect with her. Anyways, that wasn't too bad. We can keep this up. Maybe I'll back for my classes tomorrow. I didn't do bad again.
まあまあかな。
まあまあ実力出し切れてないの？
そんなことねえよ。これが実力さ。みんな俺を買いかぶりすぎだぜ。
買いかぶり？
買いかぶり。
でもね、私はひろゆきのこと頭いいって思ってるよ。
それが買いかぶりだってんだ。俺の実力なんてたかが知れてるぜ。
ひろゆき、謙遜うまいね。
I'm not getting through to her. I'm feeling great, so I really don't need this extra stress. It's okay. Got a double whammy of English tests on Monday and Tuesday next week. I don't have much confidence to begin with, but now it's dwindling even further. I can logic my way through chemistry and social studies tests without paying attention in class. English is tough because you can't get anywhere without knowing the spelling, and grammar adds another layer. You have to learn sentence structure as well. I guess building up your knowledge through regular classes and reviewing your notes is a sure route to success. If I don't shape up, I'll just end up with a pile of blank test answers. I'm screwed. I studied with Akari before I got to this point. As I'm sweating bullets, I hear some weird groaning coming from behind me. Turn around, see
な
Shiho.
んだお前。テストの調子が悪すぎて頭がおかしくなったか？
Nah, there's no way she can go crazy than she already is. Must mean she's just her usual self right
あ
now.
んた、私が今以上におかしくなりっこないって思ったでしょ。
なんでわかるんだよ。
あんたの低レベルの思考パターンなんてお見通しよ。
昼間っから妙なうなり声上げてるやつに言われちゃおしまいだな。
うるさいわね。あさってからの英語2連チャンで悩んでたのよ。
She's doing the same thing as me.
どっちにしろ普通はうなったりしねえぞ。
うなるわよ。
あ、うるせえ。
As we are
ハトの
arguing,
モノマネですか？
let me pipes up from behind me.
あ、レミー。シホン、ハトのモノマネ？
なんだよレミ。ハトって鳴くのか？
Pretty sure pigeons coo.
朝泣いてるよ。へえ、私も初めて聞くわね。ハトはね、朝になるとベランダでウォンウォンって泣くのよ。
I mean, to be fair, is far closer than a coo. Since, you know, pigeons go.
なんか怖えハトだな。
レミー、それって別の生き物じゃないの？ Z 物体とか X 物体とかいうハトのふりをした別の生き物ですか？多分そうよ。ねえ、ヒロ。
わけねえだろ。ホラー映画かっつうの。
世界征服を企んでるんですか？
This was a
ア
mistake.
ホ。世界征服するようなやつがなんでハトなんかに化けるんだよ。
それもそうです。アホはどっちよ。ハトが世界征服するわけねえだろ。なんて油断しきってるようなやつが次のシーンで真っ先に死ぬのよ。そうね。生き残る主人公は疑り深いのです。
ほら、さっきは俺の言うことにうなずいてただろうが。笑ってごまかしたな。
それよりひろゆき、テスト大丈夫？
そうだよ。それで悩んでたんだ。
Talking about veering it way off
さ
topic.
てはケミストリーで、その次は現代社会よ。
ケミストリー？
科学のことよ。覚えておきなさい。
くっそ、たまたま知ってたからって偉そうに。
I mean, are great with chemistry and social studies. Problems are different from
レミ
ours.
はいいわよね。英語バッチシで。
I say. Yeah, I'm super jealous.
ほんと、羨ましいね。
Not in an almost defeated manner. It was one of those times that I wish I was born a Japanese person.
とにかくスペルと本文の訳だけでも覚えて、赤点くんとはさよならしたいわね。
け、おめえはその赤点くんペアらと仲良くやってりゃいいだろ。
何よ、あんたこそ親友でしょ。
Maybe I'll listen to the radio. Should you though?
今日の一発目。ペンネームいちご牛乳ちゃん。はい、ミネもいちご牛乳大好きです。
Having to skip through this game in order to get to new route-based content should be a psychological torture. Oh, what time is it? Noon? I'm starving. I should go get something to eat. What do you eat today? Look around.
ひろゆき、
よ
Yeah, I run into
出かけるとこ
Masashi.
う。いや、適当に飯食いにな。お前は？
友達にテスト範囲のノート借りたからそれをコピーしに。
ノートって科学か？
うん。
相変わらずちゃっかりしてやがんな、お前。
今から返しに行くとこなんだけど。
返す前に、俺にもそいつをコピーさせてくれよ。
いいよ。
What an unexpected blessing. Good thing I ran into Masashi. Now I'll be all set for tomorrow's exam, I hope. Might actually just immediately go to bed after this. So for like staying up for like another hour. God, I've had to listen to that opening so fucking often because for some reason the fucking Wamusa app won't like actually like continue installing unless it's the active app and also active without the phone being in rest mode. So it's just a case of like, as long as it is downloading and you're on the opening section already, which I was when it was like down like at like not even 50% yet. It is just constant fucking openings. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The entire time. Not bad.
何点くらい取れそう？
何点って6、70点取れればラッキーかな。
少しはできるよね。
なんだよその偉そうな言い方は。
別に。
けじゃあな、有機化合物は何を中心にした化合物だ？
That's a question from the exam tester.
答えは C ね。
Surprisingly quick to answer.
夜じゃねえか。
まあね。
で、そっちの調子はどうなんだよ。
私同じくまあまあとだけ言っておくわ。
You did not.
明日で泣きを見るなよ。
それはこっちのセリフよ。
We're getting confident at each other. Home. Towards the English and Social Studies exam. Oh, I don't need to read that. I'm stupid. I forget that press down the button, apparently. Bells won't stop. God, I feel like I'm going... I feel like I'm in the middle of a goddamn skaven arm with the amount of bells playing. Not bad.
まあまあってとこだな。
そりゃよかったわね。
You look kind of irked.
なんだよ、ひがみか？
うっさいわね。あんただけ優等生ぶってりゃいいのよ。
やっぱひがんでんじゃねえか。
どうせ私は一人寂しく丸よりペケが多い答案に生まれるのよ。
あっそう、ご愁傷様。
ヒロだけは私に付き合ってくれると思ったのに。
普段は付き合いのいい俺でもさすがにそこまではな。
どうせ私はみんなと違ってバカですよ。
You sure are. Yeah. She just shrinks away and leaves the room. No one wants to get more questions wrong than right. Nah, you know what? She deserves the bullying. She deserves the bullying. Like, she's literally the precursor to what would turn into Marion, probably. Like, so, she is also at fault for all of Marion's sins. I guess since, in a way, she's also like the childhood friend character. She's also at fault for the sins of, like, the bro character in ToHeart 2. Who I hate so much that I forgot his name even. Hold on, let me just grab my phone with one hand. I did not mean to get fucking Umamusa back up on. I went okay.
まあまあだな。
うまくいったの？
Actually, what's up with you? I forget that we never got to meet a Hanasaki Mio. Since she was not a character in the version of the game we played. Still a bit of a shame that it was Kosaka Yuji. That was his name. Okay.
多分いけてんじゃねえかな。
そうだよね。今回はちゃんと勉強したんだもんね。
I gotta breathe the sigh of relief.
これでダメだったら諦めもつくってもんさ。
きっと大丈夫だよ。
そう願いたいね。
The Musume opening for me is like, for the app, is like a case of the drop is really good, but everything before that is either like acceptable or not my taste. So it's a case of like, well, I can't download the song for literally just like the fucking part where they are actually, that plays while they are actually racing. March 31st. I don't know if it's because I finally got some time to relax yesterday. I'm feeling fantastic today. Fantastic.
答案用紙が返ってくるね。
ああ、嫌なこと思い出させやがって。
We're chatting and walking when someone runs up to us from behind.
どうやらここら辺がギリギリのボーダーね。
She was out of breath.
挨拶もいいけどな。俺たちを遅刻のデッドラインにすんなっての。
今日は学年末テストの結果が返ってくると思う。それで先生、ちょっとみんなに言い忘れてたことがあった。
Did you bashfully scratches his head?
さあ、最近学年全体の成績がよろしくないらしく、それで急遽決まったんだが、今回のテストの成績不良者は春休みに補習授業を受けてもらうことになってる。
Our students suddenly begin to whisper. Classes over spring break. Well.
すまん。もう少し早く言えばよかったな。けど、このクラスにはまさか補習を受けるほど手を抜いた者はいないと思う。
Nah, that's in the class next over. The teacher grins awkwardly. If I'd known from the start that I might have to take classes over break, I would have tried 30% harder. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. Please just spare me from going to school during spring break. We going home. This takes so long! We're still in March! We're still a month away from the point we need to get to! This just ended part! Now here we are! Ah! My average score is 54. At least I got over half the questions right. If I'd known about the supplementary classes, I would have tried a little harder. In the case, at least avoided the supplementary classes. I'd head home. I get ready to leave, pull my bag over my head, shoulder, and stand up from my chair.
ちょっとあんた、まだ帰んないでよ。
Right when I'm about to leave the classroom, Shio enters.
帰るとこ？
Akari's with her.
なんだ、なんか用か。
テストの結果、どうだった？
やっぱそのことか。とりあえず補習だけは免れたと言っておこう。
マジ？
マジ。
resolutely replying.
ヒロのくせにって感じ。
俺のくせにってなんだってんだよ。
ひろゆきちゃんって本当は頭いいんだから。私だってたまたま不調なだけで。
万年不調だろお前。
悔しい。
話ってそれだけか。じゃ俺はこれで帰るかな。
She kept stamping her feet as I left the classroom. Was there no skip? If you can keep up with me.
ついて来られるならな。
Oh, she's gonna be okay. Fortunately, I have to put Akari aside for
おい
now.
大丈夫か。
Approach Hoshina.
怪我はないか。星名だったよな。
She looks at me like she's never seen me before. She don't remember meeting me in the library. She immediately looks away.
なんともない。それよりも向こうの方心配した方がええんとちゃう。
She looks at
あい
Akari.
つはいいんだよ。悪いのはあいつなんだから。
It was actually my fault, but whatever.
星名さん、ごめん。大丈夫？別に。結構勢いよくぶつかっちゃったから。もうええって。今後はもうちょっと周りに気ぃつけな。
Hoshina sighs and leaves without saying another word.
星名さん、本当は怒ってたんじゃ。
かもな。
また謝っておこう。
Akari and I ended up walking home together that day. God, there's gonna be so many fucking transitions. You know, spring break's gotta start soon. Oh, god damn it. Oh, never mind. Apparently listening to the radio doesn't fucking matter. That's good to know. So I can just pick the ones that I've already picked. Go to the arcade is the right option here. Kind of stop. I need help. You know what? Might as well just fucking hold on. How best to do that? How best to do that? I guess like keep holding it one-handed and just operate the phone with the other hand and just. All right, their legacy lives on. Speed went up by 10. Stamina went up by 20. A long aptitude went up. Late searcher aptitude went up. Gained 1 hint levels for Legacy of the Strong. Gained 1 hint levels for Triumphant Pulse. 11 turns to reach goal. Yes, I'm just going to be doing this while I continue to skip here. Today marks the beginning of Tokai Teo's training. Your excited voice and turn to see. Tokai Teo shouts and leaps over the high fence surrounding the track. Don't just jump to the fence like that. Was it an unbelievable jump? Once more, I'm impressed by the incredible physical prowess you possess. Or I'll stop reading out the fucking funny horse game. Anyways. Why did it stop skipping? still have the smell of the Burger King chicken nuggets stuck on my nose. So, like, ever since I started eating Burger King over McDonald's, like, why are the wings so fucking good at Burger King?
お昼になったら一緒にね。
Akari says, reminding me in the classroom. Like, seriously, why are the wings so fucking good? The wings are so fucking good at fucking Burger King. Like, I always get the 6 of wings. Apparently the inoffensive approach is the right one here.
藤田博之です。去年は A 組でした。部活はやってません。よろしくお願いします。
It was safe and offensive introduction. This kind of thing is just a formality, so ordinary is fine. But I might be annoyed if I try to be too friendly, but I don't want to seem too disinterested either. When I finish, I take my seat and glance to my side. My eyes meet the girls. It's the Kansai girl. I think her name was Hoshina. Quickly looks away. Apparently she remembers me. But yeah, like, my usual order is the fucking crispy chicken with bacon and 2 patties. Then I get 9er chicken nuggets, curly fries, 6er chicken wings, and an iced tea. That's my usual order at Burger King's. And to be fair, whenever I go to Burger King, it's usually also on a day when I didn't have any lunch. So I essentially eat for 2 meals. I'm a bit of a mad dash. I got a sandwich, but not today. That way, Akari's homemade lunch. What you doing? Hurry up. Just then, Akari approaches my desk.
よーし、来た来た。待ってたぞ、あかり。早く食わせてくれ。
Why can I not skip this?
でもせっかくだからどこか別のところで食べない？
どこかってどこだよ。
今日は天気もいいし。
Oh, there we go. Now I can skip again.
そうでとか。
That was weird. Why did it take so long for me to be able to skip? Yeah, that's the usual. It's about to fucking make debut. I'm gonna save skill points in order to get Triumphant Pulse and Legacy of the Strong. Return home. Training. Give her some guts. Early on. I want to get at least F guts. Never mind, immediately there's like an event for power. What you gonna do with all that power? What skill do I get? Final push. I'm not planning on having her be a front runner. Oh hi Haru Urara. That's not the button I wanted to press. Oh, apparently who would believe that nonsense would be for her.
なんだかな。
Give an uncertain response. She doesn't let that
ちょっと
slide.
あんた、なんなのよ、そのはっきりしな。
はっきりしろって言われてもな。
All sounds fishy, but I can't completely deny it
じ
either.
ゃあ、こんなのはどう？あの子の周りには今回の大予言以外にもいろいろ不思議なことがしょっちゅう起こってるのよ。
おお。
例えば、見つめるだけで窓ガラスを割ったり、重い花瓶を動かしたりすんのよ。
おめえ、そりゃデマもいいとこだ。
Alright, she has F guts now. Speed her up.
だったら入学式での出来事はどう説明すんのよ。
Give her some guts.
だからなんだかなーだ。
そんなんじゃ女の子に嫌われちゃうわよ。
おめえ以外に嫌われると困るな。
はね、そういう意味じゃなくて、感動するなら感動、否定するならはっきり否定しなさいよ。こっちまで怒っていいのか喜んでいいのか
うっせ。どう感じるかは人それぞれだろうが。
引き分けのない子ね。
どっちがだよ。だいたいお前は信じんのか、超能力を。
超能力どうかしらね。
おめえこそそのいい加減な答えは。
超能力が存在するならそれを証明。
なんだよ、おめえだって信じてねえじゃねえか。
だから調べてんのよ。あんたたちには途中経過をニュースとしてお送りしてるだけよ。
なんだそりゃ、へりくつか。超能力を信じてないで超能力の事件を終えんのかよ。
あら、超能力の真偽を確かめるためって動機で十分じゃない。
She was talking a good game, but it was going a long way to impress the people around us. That is going a long way, I mean. But nitpicking only ends up making her sound more convincing. There's one thing she can do, it's
分かっ
talk.
た分かった、キリがねえから俺もこれ以上詮索しねえよ。
これからはもっと私の情報を信用することね。
せいぜいそうさせていただきますよ。
Say sarcastically. She acts pleased if she had won the argument against me.
今日のしほちゃん情報はおしまい。他のみんなが待ってるから See you!
She waves as she leaves the classroom, practically skipping out in an annoying manner. I don't care if I won or lost the argument, but her attitude irritates me because it makes me feel like I'd lost for a different reason. However, her gossip of the day seems more reliable than usual. She got up to the shady part about the glass shattering anyway. But with psychic powers, what the Himikawa is like. Do psychic powers really exist? I had run out of pork cutlet sandwiches.
そうだ、カツサンドが売り切れちまう。
I forgot what was really important. The chase after Masashi. But it's too late. Students are gathered around the sandwich counter and the pork cutlet sandwich is already sold out. The second choice is sausage rolls are gone
ちょ
too.
っと遅かったね。
くっそー。
しょうがないよ。もう少し人が減ったら残り物を買おうよ。
残り物には服があるわけねえよ。
Left no other choice, we wait to the side of the cafeteria until the wall of people thins out. Went around bored until... Whichever voice calls out to me.
ランチ食べないの？
おーレミ、今日は出遅れちまってな。仕方なく残り物のパンを待ってんだ。
残り物美味しくないよ。みんなで一緒にランチセット食べよ。
学食ランチか。まあたまにはいいかもな。
最近ずっとパンだからね。
What should I
よ
nod?
しレミ、一緒にランチすっか。さーて何食おうかな。まさし、お前何食うの？
A ランチ。
What she picks today is A lunch. It's chicken katsu and salad.
妥当な線だな。俺もっと。
What should I buy tickets for the A
レミ
lunch?
は？
私はこ
Pushes the button for tempura udon. He's ordering a large serving
よ
too.
りによって天ぷらうどんかよ。アメリカ人のくせに。
れ。No, no. それ偏見ね。
そら好きなやつもいるだろうけど。
全然おかしくないね。
Sit at an open table and pick up our
い
chopsticks.
ただきまー
We dig in. After taking a first bite, Lemmy suddenly grabs a pepper shaker. She starts sprinkling it on her udon.
おいレミ、うどんにかけるのは胡椒じゃねえだろう。
No problem. 私こっちが好き。
好きって、お前さすがにそれは日本人として黙ってるわけには。
However, even to speak, Lemmy's strange behavior continues. Next, she grabs a bottle of okonomiyaki sauce and pours that on the tempura. Even Masashi is wide-eyed.
おいおい、さすがにそりゃねえだろう。
I do believe this counts as a hate crime against the nation of Japan.
美味しいよ。
本当かよ。うどんの出汁にソースが混ざって。
いただきま
However, Lemmy ignores and starts chowing down on her creation. Watching her enjoying it makes me feel silly for fretting over food like this. Is it actually good? Maybe I'll try it sometime. Give me something to talk about. Alright, we're going home. Speed. Friday, April 11th. When I open the curtains and bright light floods into the room. It's a new morning. Stretch my arms. Alright. Let's make this day a good one.
でね、クラスの女の子たちが言うには、なんだかちょっと怖くて声をかけにくいんだって。
That's rude. We're walking down the road under the morning
怖い
sun.
って俺が
She's not gonna fail. She failed. God damn it. Your disappointment, Tokai! Anyways.
うん、おかしいでしょ。でもまさしちゃんは優しそうだし、話しかけやすいんだって。変なの。ひろゆきちゃんも優しいのに。
Akari
でも
smiles.
どっちかっつうとそいつらの方が正しいと思うぜ。怖いかどうかはともかく優しくなんかねえからな。
そんなことないよ。
When we get to the school gate, my eyes are drawn to a huge black limousine parked nearby. The automatic door opens and a long-haired girl gracefully emerges from the car.
クルス川さんだ。
Akari remarks.
な、さすが金持ち。なんとなく格の違いを思い知らされたって感じだぜ。
Limo drives away. Kurusugawa just stands there blankly watching it, and blankly watches it go. The bell's gonna ring soon, but she's as laid back as ever. I approach her.
おはよう、先輩。
She turns to me. As usual, expression is unreadable. You can't even begin to guess what she's thinking. It was almost as if she was in some sort of zen
お
state.
はようございます。
Akari greets her too. And then she gives a slight bow as if to say good
そ
morning.
れよか先輩。早くしないと遅れるぜ。
Inform her. She pauses for a moment, then she nods.
ひろゆきちゃん、クルス川さんと親しかったの？
ああ、まあな。
へえ、そうなんだ。
俺のすべてを知ってると思うなよ。
ミステリアスだね。
I feel like I'm being made fun of. I've been here for like half an hour! Why? I'm just skipping text! Every scene transition takes like 6 seconds. That shit adds up. It's finally over. Maybe I'll just go straight home. You there.
「断固信じねえぞ」。
The notion that drinking black coffee automatically makes you mature is a childish notion in and of itself. Copy class rep is apparently the right option here. Look at the seat next to me. Class rep is working hard on the worksheet, of course. Her pen keeps moving smoothly, filling in the answer column. She never seems to get stuck. It's like she knows all the answers to begin with, and she just has to write them down. She finishes in less than 5 minutes, flips her worksheet over, and pushes it to the one corner of her desk. Then she opens up her workbook and gets to work on that. It's like she's operating on a whole different level. It's a girl as smart as her doing it at the same high school as me, anyway. I know it's gotten worse since I was accepted to the school, to be fair. But how can there be such a wide gulf between us? What a mystery. Alright, I should copy her answers now while I can. She stops writing in her workbook and looks at me. She doesn't respond.
悪いけどさ、そのプリントを写させてくんない？
I smiled.
めんどくせえし苦手なんだよ。
Annoyed that I'm even talking to her, she sighs and looks away. Ugh. Doesn't seem like she's going to say yes. She's almost certainly telling me to do it myself. Appears to be too straight-laced for this. Oh well. I don't have as much faith in Akari or Masashi, but I'll copy from one of them instead. Does I think that? The class rep casually holds her worksheet out to me. She speaks without looking at me.
お、悪いな。
I ugly nod, take the piece of paper.
委員長、綺麗な字書くな。
What she is filled with small, neatly written answers. Didn't know if the answers were right or not, as I assumed they were. But they looked just like the answers you'd see on an answer sheet. I don't expect class rep to be so cooperative. I expect her to be more by the book. You're still pretty harsh. Although not everyone tried, most of... Oh, right. We can skip again. Sleep quietly is apparently? I sleep quietly. The warmth of spring makes me sleepy. But spring breeze is even blowing through the window and brushing against my cheeks. I can't help it. No way that this teacher in the next class gonna let me nap. I'd sleep when I have the chance. I cross my arms on the desk and rest my head on them to sleep. The classroom is noisy with chatter, but it bugs me less than I expected. It's calming, if anything. I've heard that babies are calmed by the sound of their mother's heartbeat, so maybe the classroom ruckus I've grown used to over the years has come to have a similar effect on me. The yawn has started to doze off. Everyone sounds so excited. Conversation just keeps flowing. Classroom's as noisy as ever. Maybe a little too noisy, actually. I don't mind it much, but the teacher in the next classroom is over. It's gonna come running in here eventually. Just as I think that, amidst all the noise, I hear a chair make a sound. I look over. Actually, is this one new? What day is it? What's that event? That event was pushed back this time. Jesus. Like, what was it only now? Like, before, it was before the whole, like, Shiho telling you the thing. It was weird. 9 more days, lads. Just 9 more days. Yeah, no, it's gonna fail. Rest. Ooh, 70 energy recovered. Fancy that. Oh, that's just a bear event. Damn, that would have recovered even more energy, but I was already full. Stamina. Home. Hints for flustered end closers. 3 hint levels even. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, it's real fancy. Speed. 8 more days. 1 hint level of tether. Improved speed level. Speed training facilities. Oh, the fucking cursed ice cream thing again. Oh, it's the day of the races, lads. It's the day of the races. I'm not taking any levels yet, because the first race is fucking easy! Doctor. Right, front runner. Yeah, we're going with pace. She's a pace runner. Portrait, and then just let him run. Fucking Molly just nodding wildly. And she's you're supposed to be a pace runner. What are you doing in first place already? With like a 10-mile lead as well. You're supposed to be like, yes, stay near the fucking front of the flock and then overtake everyone on the final straight. You're supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be being in first place already. How bad must everyone else be? Jesus. All these beginners, SMH. Home. Yeah, there we go. First place. Thank fuck I'm not being forced to listen to the goddamn concert again. Hi, Hoshina. That's the fun. That was exhausting. Now that it's all over, I'm no longer tired at all. It's weird. Time to enjoy the rest of the day. What should I do now? I don't know why that wasn't skip. Apparently we have to go to the station front here. We're not caught up yet. Oh, that's just the arcade again. For some reason this is necessary. And apparently going home is like anti-Hoshina? No, not yet. I've improved by 15 seconds so far. That leaves another 15 seconds between me and Shiho. We were running. I'd be too far behind to even see her ass. I imagine Shiho cackling at me. Damn, I'm pissed. Can't go home yet. Or practice. Shining Letters, congratulations appears on the screen. What's my time? I get pretty well on this one. 2:15:38. What? Seriously, I'm still over 10 seconds behind? I don't know how I could go any faster. Was I remembering Shiho's 2:05 wrong? Nah, couldn't be. Pretty sure she reached the goal around that time. That means I'm 11 seconds short. Ugh, how the hell do I get any closer? It's tough. This is a tough wall to break through. Spent 1,300 yen at this point. It's more than I paid for Shio's food. This is starting to feel stupid. I should just quit and go home. No, I'm not giving up! No, I'm not giving up. I've come too far to back down now. I'll keep practicing until I figure something out. With a few more tries to get the hang of it. What matters most is precise control, acting fast, and of course taking the shortest route possible. Still, I know there has to be some other secret to go fast. Can't slow down around curves, but if I go at full speed and end up at the bounds, I'll lose too much time. I could also jump. I could also use jumps better. I'll take all those techniques to begin to reach 2:05. I'll put all that together, but no matter how much Shio practiced, it's weird that she managed to get that time. If someone taught her those tricks, it'd be one thing. But I taught her. Ah, I see. She asked for someone else to coach her, didn't she? Must have been some expert on this game. She has so many friends that it's plausible. I don't even remember when I started competing with Shio at the arcade. After we did it a few times, she started taking it seriously. She did start feeling like beating me as her... Did she start feeling like beating me as her goal in life? She exhibits extraordinary strength when it comes to the most meaningless things. Did she really put that energy towards sports or studying or something? Well, not like I'm one to talk. Anyway, there's no turning back now. I'm overcoming Shio at all costs. That being said, I'm at a dead end. I don't see myself getting any better on my own, and my wallet can't take much more of this. I've got it. I wish someone who's good at this game to come play, and I can steal their techniques. Then maybe we can figure out how Shio was so fast without spending any money. 30 minutes passed. It gets dark out. Keep watching games that whole time, but nobody plays the game well. They're all either around my level or worse. There are a lot of couples. Crap, I'm learning anything from this. I'm tired. What time is it? 7 already. Most households will be having dinner by now. I'm starting to feel like I'm wasting my time. No, not until I figure this out! No! I've come too far. I'll never go home until I figure this out. She was going down. Please. Somebody please show me how to play! A guy who looks like a gamer shows up, gets on the machine, and there's where it's going. He hands the machine with a strange level of familiarity. This looks promising. There's the start button. Game begins. Precisely adjusts the acceleration before starting. Whoa. Suddenly he dashes ahead right out of the gate. I see, I didn't know he could do that. Runs the racing line effortlessly, and his cornering is perfect. Ooh, he went full throttle around that hip and turn. Have to copy this. Performs an optimal jump and starts up again right as he lands. Oh, I could use that. He's so fast. And finish line. His time was 1:54:52. That is legit. The gamer simply enters his name as ZZZ and leaves. Alright. Try to use what I learned right away. Get a coin. I did it! This is a time that even puts Shiho's to shame. 20202! With a little more practice, I may be able to get on to 2 minutes. Paying for my food next time, Shiho. Now let's see what time it is. Oh man, it's already past 9. I don't know why I got so into this, but, well, now I won't lose to Shiho. I was impressed with my ability to focus when I get dispassionate. It's like, I need to get home quick. Pick up my bag and make to leave the arcade when... That's class rep. What the hell's she doing here so late? It's on the school uniform. I noticed she's walking with a guy wearing another school's uniform. I recognize him from when I was reading a magazine at a bookstore before. If they're together this late, maybe they're actually dating. I would have tried talking to her if we were alone, but I didn't want to intrude. Doesn't look like she was enjoying herself at all, though. The guy keeps leaning towards her and talking incessantly about something. The conversation seems one-sided. None of them notice me watching. And then, with a blank look on her face, class rep raises her bag and... she slams it into the man's face. Plus, she hit him at the corner. That had to hurt. The man bends backwards, then holds his face as he stoops over. He's holding his nose and crying. It's pretty pitiful. Now his nose is bleeding too. Awful. The perpetrator, on the other hand, turns her back on the suffering man and hurries away. So what? He's not her boyfriend. The man is still crouching on the ground. He takes a tissue out of his pocket and stuffs it into his nose. Man, it's pitiful. Anyway, what the hell? Said I noticed that class rep's out of sight. All I can do is stand there dumbfounded by what I witnessed. Violentio. Oh, Iron Well. Fancy that. Pretty big dip in energy, though. No, don't want to do that. Just... fuck, I didn't mean to rest. The week... I should have just studied wits. Speed. Come on, 4 more days, then I can leave. I wasn't intending to be here for this long. Literally doesn't matter here, apparently. Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I describe Triumphant pulls first and Legacy is strong after. Hoshina. One more day afterwards and we've caught up. Stroll down the hill until a girl walks past me from behind. It's a class rep. She keeps going without giving me a single look. She's ignoring me. Oh, wait.
Oi, machina!
Call out to her from behind, but she ignores me and keeps walking. I know she heard me. Try to pretend I'm not here. And how about this? I follow her from 6 feet away. Called to her quietly this time. But she doesn't answer. Try again.
おーい委員長
Again, she ignores me. Then maybe I can be friendlier.
おーもこちゃん
Oh, she turned around. But then
悪い声出さんといて。
she yells. Then she quickly looks away like she regrets what she did.
なんだ聞こえてんじゃねえかだったら無視すんじゃねえよ
She looks at me and sighs.
よ
She asks to look of resignation on her
別
face.
に用ってわけじゃねえけどさこっちが声かけてんだから挨拶ぐらいしたらどうなんだ
わかったじゃあさよなら
Alright, hi, fuck off. She tries to
おい
leave.
待てよ
何まだ何かあるん
なんだそりゃさよならいや言っても
気持ち
もっとこう親しみを込めた気持ちだよ
ようわからんな
だから例えばだな藤田くんまた明日ねとか
アホらしい
She tries to leave again. In that moment, I almost understand how she felt when I was mean to her.
なあ待てよ
Smiling Riley walked over to her
慣れ慣れ
side.
しゅうせんといてってこの前もその前も言うたやろ
なんでそんなに俺を嫌うんだ
別にあんたを嫌ってるわけやないただ付きまとわれるんが鬱陶しいだけや
なあそんなじゃ本当に一人ぼっちになっちまうぞ
Regardless of what I said, she keeps marching forward, never even bothering to look back over her shoulder. April 21st is coming to an end. I think let's skip again. Three hint levels of steadfast. Did I even grab that last round? Let's just give it a try. Oh, mood went up to great. Lovely. Guts training. Moving to a lab for the next class.
かったりいつも遠い距離を歩かせやがって
Hold on. What are we on? We're still fine. We need to go to the next morning.
どうしていつも向こうに移動するのかな実験なんてめったにしないのに
先生が楽したいからに決まってんだろ
え、そうなのかな
他に何があるんだよ
Oh, 2 more hint levels of steadfast. How low is the fucking price for that gonna be now? As we're walking down the hall, we pass some girls from our class. Or if who's watching, they enter an empty classroom. They're supposed to be coming with us, so why are they going back to the classroom? They forget something. Actually, wait. Could it be?
どうかした
いや今の3人
彼女たちが
まさし
Anima thinks to Masashi.
悪いけどそれ持って先行っててくれちょっと忘れ物したみたいだ
忘れ物って
くだらないもんだ
Return to the classroom. The suspicion was right. The 3 girls are doing some fishy at the class rep's
ねえ
desk.
このノートでいいかな
ノートなんて捨てたらおしまいじゃないどうせやるんなら教科書にしなよ
教科書はやばいんじゃない
平気だって誰が書いたかなんてどうせわかんないんだからでもできるだけ筆跡は変えときなよ
やっぱ前回よりきつい内容がいい
当然あんな程度じゃ全然ダメージいってないってもっと強烈なの
例えば
そんなの知らないわよフィーリングよなん
でもこれってなんか暗くない
しょうがないじゃない相手が相手だしああいうタイプは精神的にチクチクやるのが一番効果的なのよ
チクチクね
そう。
チクチク。何すんだ
The girls instantly look up at me, startled by the sound of my voice.
どっちかっつうと、あまりスマートなことやってるって雰囲気じゃねえな。
何よ、あんたに関係ないでしょ。
関係なくねえだろ。そこは俺の席じゃねえか。
違うよ。バカ。
She just incriminated herself. That didn't take
そう
much.
だよな。そこは委員長の席だよな。で、委員長の席でお前らは何してんだ？
何って別に。
下手な言い訳すんなよ。
何よ、何が言いたいわけ？
大方、委員長の教科書にまた落書きでもするつもりだったんじゃねえのか。
またって何よ。
とぼけんなよ。
They get closer. They face off against the three girls. You gotta love how the fucking ringleader that's talking like, oh yeah, we gotta do this, is the one hiding behind the fucking orange-haired one. From left to right, they are Okada, Matsumoto, and Yoshi. Okada is strong-willed and the leader of the group. Matsumoto is passive and easily dragged into things. Yoshi is relatively understanding, so she acts as their mediator. Those are the impressions I get from them, at least. I don't want to waste time questioning him, so I get straight to the
委
point.
員長のノートの落書き。あれはお前らの仕業なんだろ。
They look at each other. Then Okada glares back at me. Matsumoto looks back and forth at the other two in a panic, and Yoshi hangs her head with shame. I clearly got a reaction from them. It had to be their doing.
落書きって何のことよ。
Okada
お
asks,
いおい、白を切る気か？もうお前らの顔には、はいそうですってはっきりと書いてあるぜ。
私知らない。
Matsumoto's voice trembles as she speaks. Yoshi says
正
nothing.
直に言えよ。
When I casually press them, they get even more
今
nervous.
更とぼけたってしょうがねえだろ。いわば現行犯逮捕だぜ、こりゃ。
Flustered, Matsumoto and Yoshi look at each other. Okada, however, wouldn't give in. She glowers at me in
だっ
defiance.
たらどうだって言うのよ。
She asks,
私たちがやったって素直に認めりゃいいわけ？
まあな。
だったらそうよ、その通り。あの落書きは私たちが書いてあげたの。口で言ってもわかんない相手だからお勉強のノートに書いてあげたのよ。そうすれば少しくらいは理解できるんじゃないかと思ってね。岡田やめなよ。
Okada ignores Yoshi and keeps
どう
talking.
これでいいの？じゃあ今度はこっちの質問にも答えてよ。なんであんたが落書きのこと知ってんの？
そういうわけじゃない。偶然そのノートを見ちまってな。あいつは隠そうとしてたけど、お前たちが犯人だってのは考えりゃ誰でもわかるだろ。
どうだか。
Okada gives me a suspicious look.
大体あんたなんであんな奴の味方なんかするわけ？あんな嫌味で自己中な女味方することなんかないでしょ。
俺は何も委員長の味方してるわけじゃねえよ。ただ、お前らのいたずらがちょっと度が過ぎてんじゃねえのか。
度が過ぎてる？
Okada laughs.
いいじゃないこの程度。
この程度だって？
そうよ、別に蹴ったり殴ったり暴力振るったわけじゃないのよ。ちょっとノートに落書きしただけじゃない。ほんの茶目っ気レベルよ。
茶目っ気だ。
Oh, he's about to beat someone. They get closer to Okada. Matsumoto and Yoshi back away.
あれのどこがほんの茶目っ気なんだ。行為自体は最低だと思うぜ。こっそりと一方的な悪口を書き込むなんて良識のある高校生がすることか。小学生のガキよりレベル低いぜ。
口で言ってもわかんないやつ相手だもの。しょうがないでしょ。
You don't need to interact with her!
だからってあんなことが許されんのか。
何よ、この一件だけを見ないでよ。元はといえばあの女が悪いのよ。
見下されてもしょうがねえよ。今回のこの件、お前ら自身自分たちのレベルの低さを証明したようなもんだぞ。ま、そもそもの原因がどっちにあるのかはともかく、シャレじゃ済まないところにまで踏み出したのはお前らだ。
ちょっと大げさじゃない？今日日ノートの一冊くらい消費税入れたって150円もしないんだしさ。
金の問題じゃねえだろうが。おめえ全然分かってねえんじゃねえか。
冗談よ冗談。マジに取んないでよ。
Slump my shoulders and sigh.
とにかくこれだけは言っとくぜ。
Point at Okada.
こういうことは今回でやめとけ。いいな。もしも
何よ。
この俺が許さねえからな。
I narrow my eyes. Okada is so overwhelmed that she steps backward.
何よそれ。なんであんたが。
Okada starts talking,
も
but
うやめよ、岡田。
Yoshi stops her.
どう考えても今回は私たちの方が分が悪いって。藤田君、分かった。もうしない。私たちもちょっと悪乗りしすぎたわ。だから。
Fucking fucking Tokei's yapping because I'm just on the fucking screen not doing anything.
そうだ。
岡田ももういいでしょ。
岡田、もうやめときなよ。
Matsumoto begs her to. Okada is reluctant, but she has to back down. He's obviously unhappy, but she agrees.
話をしたけど、岡田も多分心の中では反省してると思うから。
Yoshi backs her up.
別に俺はいい。本来は部外者だしな。それよりもできれば委員長に謝ってやってくれねえか。
なんであんなやつ。岡田。
Yoshi gives her a stern glare. Okada pouts and looks
分か
away.
った。一応一言だけ謝っとく。
Yoshi speaks for them. Then they leave the classroom in shame. Whew. It wasn't my place to do that. It's not a good idea. I just made things even worse. Well, I can deal with the consequences later. What's done is done. But man, I keep acting without thinking. I'm realizing it now. Whether that's good or bad can be a subject for another day. It's over! Hi. This event and it's over. This event and I can finally go to bed. I'm gonna regret this at work tomorrow. I'm on my way home.
俺は
On my way down the hill, I see the class rep from behind. She doesn't notice me. What should I do? Talk to her. She'll probably just ignore me and brush me off again. But while I suspect as much, I still approach her to talk.
委員長。
藤田、
Turns to me, her eyes wary as usual.
途中まで一緒に帰ろうぜ。
I smile, ready to be rejected. And then, after thinking for a bit, she answers. Then she starts walking. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my fucking shirt real quick to cover up at least somewhat, so I can turn my fucking webcam back on. Like, none of y'all's wants to fucking see any of that. I dropped my fucking controller. Hold on, let me just do that and pull that down and turn the webcam back on. There we go. You don't have to see anything. It's almost like I'm still wearing it. Anyways, this match is over there like... There we go. Turn that off again. Damp ass t-shirt. I'll fucking toss it in the goddamn wash immediately. The unexpected response leaves me standing there with my mouth
どうし
agape.
た？行かへんの？
おお。
I notice her jog over to class rep's side, start walking down the hill with her. What a turn of events. Well, she just ignore me again. It's weird. Man, this is weird. Some days bring surprises, I guess. Observe her face from the side as we walk. Something about her seems a little different from usual. Her ever icy expression seems somewhat more warm and pleasant. Maybe something good happened to her. After walking about the length of a telephone pole, something else unusual happens. Suddenly hearing my name automatically puts me on guard.
何やのその反応は。
いや、別に。何か。
ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんやけど。
お
Ask me something. What could it be? Well, whatever it is, it's very unusual for her to start a conversation with
あ
me.
のな、
Having some trouble getting the words out, she looks down at her feet.
もしかしたら別に何の関係もない話か知れへんけど。
お
藤田君、あんたあの子らに何か言うた？
She looks me in the eyes. I know what you meant right away. It had to be about what happened between me and those girls in the classroom. But
あ
still,
の頃って
I played
例の
dumb.
3人組クラスの岡田さんら3人
Oh, I was right. So I was right. What should I do? If I'm honest, you'll probably complain about me meddling again. Playing dumb seems like the better move here.
何のことだ
Keep playing, acting ignorant. And
と
then
ぼけたかてようわかる
she
やっ
laughs.
ぱりせやねんな私に謝るよう言うたんやろ
She looks at me like she saw right through my lies. There's no use trying to play dumb now. Oh well, I surrender.
まあいろいろあってそれに近いことでもなんでわかった
ついさっきあの子ら3人揃って私のとこ来てノートの一件悪かったって謝っていきよった
そっか
And it looked like they felt especially bad about what they did when they left, but I guess they actually apologized. They're more reasonable than their childish behavior, let's on.
中には約1名ほどあんまり気乗りせんみたいなのもおったけどな
It's almost certainly Olga. She kept complaining to the very
何の
end.
きっかけもなしにあの3人が進んで謝りに来るとは思えへん藤田君あたりの差し金なんやろうとは思ったけどやっぱりせやねんな
She lets out a deliberately loud sigh.
前にもはっきり言うたやろ余計なことせんといてって嫌な
まあいいじゃねえか
I smiled and tried to justify
練習だ
myself.
ってどこかに後ろめたい気持ちがあったからこそ謝りに来たんだろ俺が無理やり言わせたわけじゃねえよ大人げないことしてあいつらなりに後味が悪かったんだろ
当然や
She scoffs. I hear anger in her
あんな
words.
こと高校生のすることちゃうわ
あれ委員長怒ってんのか確か前は落書きなんて全然気にしてないとか言ってなかったっけ
別に怒ってなんか
I look away and try to stifle a laugh. She isn't as prickly as she usually is today. Having her problems with the 3 girls taken care of must have cheered her up. She's letting her real feelings show. That proves she is less guarded now. And observing her like this, her personality is surprisingly easy to figure out. She tries to act cool, but she actually has intense emotions that she can't hide. She was pretty mature to me until a moment ago, but it comes across differently. You aren't that different. We're the same age after all. Realizing that makes me feel closer to her than before. Can't help but smile. Class rep looks confused.
何にしてもよかったじゃねえか人間関係なんて円満になるに越したことはねえからな
別にあの子らと仲良うなったわけやない
Yeah, you don't have to. You just also don't have to antagonize them. She says, letting out a huff as she speaks.
これ以上しょうもないことに付き合わされんで済みせやな
相変わらず素直じゃねえな
なんか言うた
別に
Play dumb.
なあ委員長ただ別れるのもなんだしさどっか寄ってかないか
どっかってどこ
別にどこでも座って飲めるとこ
Class rep thinks for a
おごっ
moment.
てくれるか
She stares at me.
せこ
常識やろ
しゃあねえな
よし何
今笑ったな確かに今笑ったぜ
そら私かて笑うよ
でも俺の前で笑ったのは初めてだぜ
もうかもなんやの
いやここまで来るのも大変だったなと思ってなでもさっきの委員長の笑顔それだけの価値はあったぜ
She blushes.
くだらんこと言うてる暇あったらはよ行くで時間がもったいない
はいはいわかったよその代わりヤックだからな
なんやヤックって
ヤクドナルド
ヤクドやろ
ヤクドナルドはヤックが常識だぞ
ヤクドが常識やヤクドナルドはヤクドヤックはヤッキントッシュのパソコンやん
Fuck. Ah, yes, McDonald's and Macintosh? What the fuck is that?
いやパソコンもヤックだけど
同じやったら使い分けできへんやん。
でも普通ヤック行こうぜっつってパソコンは出てこねえだろ。
せやけど昨日ヤック買うてん言われたらどっちか分からへんやんか。
だからってな。
使い分けた方が断然効率いい。
A frivolous debate drags on.
とほほ、せっかく委員長と二人でヤックに来たっていうのによ。
だからヤクのやっちゅうねん。
Ah, yesterday's enemies, today's friend. Friendship can sprout from conflict, right? These two cannot help themselves. They are 100% going to turn into the fucking type of married couple that is constantly going to fucking scream each other during the day and fuck like goddamn rabbits at night. Freedom!